It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. Time for another AEW Dynamite live stream and watch along. We are about 3 weeks away from AEW's biggest show of the year, AEW All In from Wembley Stadium. We got a big time card tonight of the American champion, Maxwell Jacob Friedman takes on Kyle Fletcher as he gets ready for the last play All In. We got Jeff Jarrett taking on Brian Danielson in the Anything Goes match with special guest with the Dragon Steamboat. We got Swerve Strickland on the show. We got Miss Lady Money on the show. Britt Baker back on the show. Mr. Flex on podcast. You guys know the drill. Super kick that subscribe button, like a bomb, like button, back that bell. It is AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite. Big things in store. The Flex on podcast coming to you live right now. What is going on, everybody? AEW fans, wrestling fans, pro wrestling fans, Flex Zone family. We are back again with another AEW Dynamite live stream and watch along. We're here. It's rainy outside, but we're heating things up inside. AEW tonight has another loaded card as they move towards their biggest show of the year, which is All In Wembley Stadium. But enough about me. You guys know the drill. Super kick that subscribe button, like a bomb, that like button, backdrop that bell. We have the biggest return in the IWC. No, not the tribal chief OTC Roman Reigns. No, not the American champion MJF. It is, though, Long Island's favorite son. It is the host, creator, and founder of the Last Week in Wrestling podcast. He is a Coke boy. He is one of the hardest working men I know. He is a handsome, fine fella, New York's finest, coming to you from God's most magical place on earth, Long Island. It is the one, the only. I need you to make some motherfucking noise for the one and only Dylan, the villain. Dylan is back on the Flex Zone. He's back for Last Week in Wrestling. He's here. Dylan, it is good, my brother. It is good to have you back. Take it in, my guy.
Yes, absolutely. I love that. I love that.
Big son of a bitch!
Dylan, what is up,
Max,
my brother?
What's going on, man? I am absolutely so fucking happy. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I am so happy to be back.
Whose house? Acknowledge me.
All right,
I
we
love
acknowledge you, my brother.
Oh, yeah. Now, listen, man, we are so excited to be back. The time was coming. Everybody knew the time was ticking. And perfect time, of course, now that we have none other than the heel MJF return, the villain out of Long Island, another baddie. And it is none other than me, myself, and I. And we're back, baby. And I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy that we are finally back at it again to cause absolute chaos, absolute carnage, absolute ruckus, to upset the fans of the fans, and really just create awesome, awesome content with yourself and so many other people. I'm so excited to be back. Thank you for letting me come back on the show tonight. Thank you for letting me be on the show tonight. And, of course, we're starting off the match with my next-door neighbor, the guy himself.
Know your channel, in case they don't know.
Listen, if you don't know by now, Long Island, New York has one of the greatest content creators of all times. And no, it's not MJF at the moment. It is none other than Last Week in Wrestling podcast. You see it on that mic right there. You see it right there. I'm so excited to be back. I'm so happy to be back. It's very exciting. Last Week in Wrestling podcast is coming back. The return date is August 20th. That's right. we are about 2 weeks away from the initial return of the Last Week of Wrestling podcast. We're going to be coming the week of All In, which is about 2 weeks away. Thank you. Not Lance. Lance is now in Florida. Now he's 4 hours.
What makes Daddy Magic's nipples hard?
Finish him, Daddy.
That's right. It makes us hard to know. Last Week in Wrestling is back. Dylan, real quick, I got to bring up Leo. He's waiting patiently.
Yeah, let's go.
Kicking it with
man.
Leo, the official Flex On statistician. He's happy to be back in the place with Dylan. He's got the dreads flowing. He's got the wife beater on because his mommy, Liv Morgan, is doing her thing on Raw.
Mommy Junior.
It's the one and only Kicking It with Leo. How else will you kick it? Leo, what's up, brother?
Yo, what's good? What's good?
Stepson.
Okay,
Mommy and stepson. That's what I'm talking about.
I'll give you that one.
I'm loving it.
Glad to have you back, Dylan, man.
Thank you.
Glad to have you back in the wrestling community. I know we all missed you, and we're glad to have you back.
I appreciate
We know
it.
you're gonna kill it. We know you're gonna do big things, like we know you will. So, very excited to have you back, my brother.
Leo, let him know how to keep up with you, my brother.
Yeah, my channel is Kicking It with Leo. I do wrestling content. I'm thinking about adding some horror content very soon because I know people have been asking me. They know I love horror. They want me to add some other things in there, so I'm looking to spice it up where I can. But with that being said, my channel is Kicking It with Leo. I do wrestling content for the most part. We're on the road to 1,000. We're at 248 subscribers. We're 2 subscribers away from 250. That's our next milestone. But the ultimate goal is 1,000. But like I've been saying for the previous videos, the ultimate goal is really 10K. And when I do hit 10K, I will do a giveaway with one of my lucky subscribers. It could be anybody in the chat. It could be the greatest podcast in Long Island. It could be Byron up here. One of these guys could be winning the giveaway. And the giveaway is one of you guys will have the opportunity to win a WWE championship from WWE Shop. So when I do hit 10K, I will do a giveaway.
He's
Thank you for that.
He's giving that belt right to Daddy Dill.
What's up, Hassan?
Getting that belt. Whatever you're getting, I'm getting it.
So Dylan, what's up, man?
Right
It's been a while, man. I mean, what do you think about wrestling right now? Anything that comes out to you?
I haven't really been watching. I know I'm a terrible fan. I'm a terrible host. I haven't really been watching. I haven't really been keeping up to date because of work and everything. Work did take me away from this beautiful space. But I am coming back, like I said, and I'm starting to get more into the groove. So from what I hear, it's in a very interesting place. You know, there's a lot of ups, there's a lot of downs. A lot of people are saying that this past SummerSlam was one of the best SummerSlams they've seen in a long time. Others are saying that it was an absolute shit show. You know, seeing
right.
It's just people.
It's the
It's just
IWC, isn't
people. Listen, it's just people.
Okay.
Listen,
Google it.
what I am most excited about is the Tribal Queef is finally back. Rachel Reigns. She's back, baby. And I'm happy to see Rachel back in action.
Acknowledge me.
That's right. Rachel Reigns is back. The Tribal Queef is back. And he's back with a vengeance. And I don't know about this whole new bloodline. It looks weird. I like Tama Tonga. It's cool. Jacob Fatu looks cool. Unfortunately, now he's injured, so he's on the sidelines. Tongaloa is botching shit left and right. He's looking like the mini. He's looking like the mini fucking flop dollar out there right now.
On the stream, Dylan, because I was going roasting every member of the bloodline.
Yeah,
I said,
I'd be honest. He looks like flop dollar out there the way that he's moving. So you know, it's exciting.
Real quick, I got an ABJ backstage. He has a nice belt behind him.
ABJ's a good guy. ABJ's my guy.
Before I bring him up, I don't want.
That's my guy. That's ABJ.
I'm gonna bring him up. ABJ is in the building. Wolf, I see you. I'm gonna get to you. I gotta get ABJ first. We do things in order here. ABJ is here on the Flex Zone. I haven't met him, but I'm meeting him today. He's welcome on the Flex Zone. Maybe he will be one of the new contributors of the Flex Zone. We always look for people to be with us because we do the best live streams in the IWC. Shout out to you, Leo, and everybody. We got over like 1.5. We're going crazy, man. Yeah, we're going crazy for that SummerSlam. So whether you loved it or hated it, thank you everybody for watching that. We'll be back for Bash in Berlin. Well, All In, then Bash in Berlin as well. So a big month of August as well. But let's bring him up. ABJ, he's going to be here on the Flex Zone. He's going to tell you about his channel, and apparently he's a good guy.
What's going on, everybody? I figured if the show's called the Flex Zone, Your boy's got a flex. Your
You like that?
TWF YouTube Intercontinental Champion. ABJ's in the house. How's everybody doing?
I love it.
Sound effects.
Oh, real quick,
Sound effects.
before we get to anybody else, before we bring up Wolf. Well, let's bring up Wolf because we all can do this together.
Who's Wolf?
What's up, brother?
I've
Wolf,
never
what's
heard
up,
of this
my
kid in my
guy?
life.
Wolf, what is up, my guy? How you doing?
I didn't realize it'd be a watch long today, but that's fine.
Did you enjoy SummerSlam, Wolf?
I did. I very much did. I
Yes, you did.
think SummerSlam was a great pay-per-view.
What about you, ABJ?
I have not watched it yet. I'm a little behind on internet wrestling, or not wrestling, the mainstream wrestling scene, just because I've been doing a lot of content and bookings myself on the independent wrestling scene. So I have not been on this scene as much as I'd like to. But tonight's like my rebirth. I'm trying to jump back in so I can be caught up, start it with All In, and then kind of go post SummerSlam and go from there.
What's your channel? Is it ABJ?
Anthony Blackwell Jr. You just type in ABJ podcast, yeah.
Hey, everybody watching it, check them out. Go subscribe. You know what we do here. We show love to everybody. And one person we do show love to, because everyone on this panel must remember one thing.
His name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Yes, you must believe to be on this podcast. But ABJ, I'm sure you believe.
Sure.
That was very sarcastic.
Yeah, it takes a lot more than a catchy theme song for me to mark out, you know.
Ooh, hot take at the.
Hey man, no, we love it. We are the home of hot takes. We usually, we have some hot takes here. So you're welcome. Trust me.
I appreciate him
guys.
getting over, but he falls in the same boat as like LA Knight for me.
watching him on NXT gets boring after a while. But I'm just saying.
Hey, did
Yeah.
you watch NXT last night?
I heard Trick lost. Is that what happened?
Wesley also turned heel.
I did hear about that as well. I mean, I don't really
That
care.
was great,
You don't have to believe in Joe
West
Hendry.
starting, you know.
But
What's up,
anyway,
Rod? How you doing, man?
what's going on, guys?
What up?
Welcome
going
back,
on,
to
Raj?
Villain. Welcome back, Villain.
The villain is back.
Villain is back.
The villain is back.
Finish him, Daddy.
That's one big son of a bitch!
You tell him. You tell him. But yes, welcome back. Welcome back to the wrestling space.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you still enjoying
missed
that
it.
Raw from Monday, Roger? You still want that PLE and M&T Bank, man?
Of course, man. Of course. I mean, by 2027 at least, or 2028, bring it on.
Listen, we're
Before
coming.
you do anything, you need to be watching MJF, Raj. This is the best
I'm
part of
watching
it.
it right now.
All right,
It's
that's
on
right.
TV.
Before you go to any gym, before you get on any Stairmaster and burn off that meat you be eating, brother.
Yeah, I'm watching Russell. He got his United States trunks on, or whatever.
I hope they keep that belt, but they're not, though.
Nah, I think
That
I think
belt's
they
changing
already
in
said
Wembley.
it's only made for him.
That looks better than the WWE US title.
That's
Yeah.
gonna change. That's gonna change at Wembley.
I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah,
I think
I'm
so
not a
too.
big fan of the belt look or the trunks and this whole like American thing.
He's doing the
that
Lex
he's-
Express in 2024. You
Nah,
remember the Lex Express?
Yeah, but like, no thanks. You know what I mean? Like, I preferred MJF the way he's always been. I get it. Everyone has to change up a little bit of the style and whatnot, but like, I don't know. This is a
Okay
little.
with
want
it for
MJF
this
to be
feud.
What do you want
This is-
MJF to be doing? He's about to fight Will Ospreay again. What more can you ask for?
Well, I mean, he's gonna lose though at All In.
Because Garcia's going to screw him, and then he's going to
Not-
probably lose to
Whether
Garcia.
And I think Ricochet's gonna show up.
whether Ricochet shows up or whether Garcia screws him, Will's not going to lose in his home country
No.
like that.
I
That
do
would.
need you to do one thing. for me,
I
though.
would do it. I'd pull the
Seriously.
trigger on
No,
it.
what I need you to
'cause
do is
I
before you do
want
anything
that
else, I
fucking
need you to
moment.
go back and watch that hour, that 59-minute, 57-second classic from a few weeks ago. Okay, the best TV match you'll see in the last 10 years.
I keep
okay?
hearing that.
It
Fantastic.
is good. It was
It
really
was
good.
really good.
Was it better than Finn Balor versus
Adam Cole.
I'm having a no Finn Balor versus oh my god, Kyle O'Reilly NXT. They beat the dog crap out of each other.
I know
It
which
was
one
the
you're talking
best
about.
TV match since Kenny
Yeah.
Omega and Bryan Danielson, the first Grand Slam.
Well, I think that was at a pay-per-view though. I think ABJ. if I'm
Was
not
it?
mistaken.
I thought it was,
Yeah, it was on a
on a
pay-per-view.
Wednesday.
No, it was on a pay-per-view.
But we
Alright.
will be getting another NXT AEW on the same night, October 8th.
Yep.
Title Tuesday.
And I did see
Enjoy.
Randy Orton will be coming down to
Randy
NXT,
Orton's going to be on NXT on
and,
that day.
So we'll probably get Randy Orton against Ethan Page as the main event or something.
You think they're actually going to wrestle him and Punk? They're going to show up and cut a promo. That's all you're getting.
I think Punk cuts a promo for
I don't
sure.
think they're gonna.
Depends what they do.
Punk is gonna show up.
When is Bad Blood?
I
got a theory. ABJ, I like the fantasy book.
Like
It's
early
the week
October.
after that, right?
I can look while we're looking.
I would
It's
have Drew
October-
attack
it's
him.
October 2nd,
I would have
Blood.
Drew attack him on NXT. I would have some real heat on that show.
I got a lot of like friends in the YouTube space.
October
that are
5th.
attending Bad
October
Blood.
5th. I was right the
So
first
the
time.
NXT is the first, right? Yeah, I'd have Drew
Yes.
attack.
The one in Chicago is October 1st. The one in St. Louis which Randy will be on is the 8th. And that's
So
the
we'll
one
be
that's
streaming.
Bad
We will
Blood
be
is going to be
streaming
on the 5th.
We'll be streaming 2 straight NXTs. I don't know about after that, but at least those two.
Oh, wow,
October
you
5th,
streaming
Brian.
NXT now? Oh my.
Well, the 8th is going to be AEW and NXT on the same day again,
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh joy.
and then the week
But yeah.
after that is the first SmackDown on USA. So we'll be doing that too.
Oh, okay.
Because Michael Cole and I
SmackDown's
think,
moving to Tuesday?
so
No, they're
NXT,
gonna-
the first 2 NXTs are on Tuesday, but they got Punk and Randy Orton. But they're going to the CW. But the one on the 8th is the same day as Dynamite. They're doing like they did last year. I don't know why. I think NBA is on Wednesday. I don't know why Dynamite.
Yeah, I think it's the NBA or something like that. That's
NBA.
happening.
But it's SmackDown staying on Fridays though.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's on Fridays.
Just on
It's just going to be
USA
on different network.
Because Raw will be on.
And Michael Cole's going back to SmackDown.
Yeah, I heard about that.
But yeah, Brian, it's October 5th for Bad Blood.
Yeah, so I would have Drew.
And it's
Punk
already
back
and they
on
already
Raw.
kind of leaked the potential main event, which I already knew it was going to be main event.
Yeah, so it's gonna be Punk and Drew.
Yeah, in a Hell in a Cell. But so I've been seeing people talk about what happened after SummerSlam. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't really like it.
What, Liv and Dom going to McDonald's for chicken fingers?
No,
Is their
that's
first
a Raw
official
segment,
date?
if you ask me. No, apparently they're setting up the Bloodline defending the tag titles against Roman Reigns and Cody.
What?
Why? Just why?
Yeah, that sounds terrible, actually.
Wait,
Why?
what are we talking about?
So
The
apparently
Bloodline
it's
is going to
being
become tag
rumored-
team champions, and then they're going to defend them.
Oh no, they're
against-
already tag team champions. Dylan, they
They're
beat
already
DIY
tag
in 20-something days.
Yeah,
20, like,
DIY literally.
You missed
just
a lot.
keeps having- DIY went from
Yeah, they did
just had
DIY
WWE
dirty.
champion.
But wait, isn't Triple H like the genius booker? Like he can't do anything wrong?
No one can do tag team wrestling. Tag team wrestling is shit. I've never seen tag team wrestling
WWE
is
can't do
bad.
tag team wrestling.
AEW is terrible too, bro. AEW tag team is terrible. I think the Young Bucks haven't even defended their titles at all.
The Young Bucks is just it's just the Young Bucks and then
Wait,
everybody.
Tag
the
team
young
wrestling is
the
trash.
Young Bucks haven't defended their titles since
No.
they won them.
Nope.
No.
They had like one match which they lost with the Acclaimed, and then that's it.
Yeah, they lost an eliminator, so they're
That's
the
why the
number
Lucha
one
Brothers are
contenders
leaving.
are the Acclaimed,
And they're
And then
leaving.
it
They're
looks
leaving
like- I'm done
for
talking.
Arena.
And
and,
it's like,
they're putting FTR in the division.
Yeah, they're giving
too.
us FTR and Young Bucks again. Again.
It
No,
looks
we
like
don't-
they're trying to turn like Acclaimed heel.
And they gave like Top Flight
It's
some new
like they're
gimmick with a flight
implying
attendant.
Acclaimed is about
Yeah,
to
they
turn
gave
heel.
they got Layla Gray as like
Yeah.
being a flight attendant,
I mean, I love me some Layla Gray, but no.
and then
So
I
is
didn't get to
What's
Ring of
McCall
Honor.
still suspended?
She'll be back tonight.
Yeah, Britt's supposed to be back.
Look, they have a match in 2 weeks, Rod. She'll be back tonight.
yeah,
I think it's an internet work.
But
Camille.
what's it called?
Wilder,
Another
AEW.
problem with AEW's tag team division is that there's going to be a big hole in both
was
their
nice
tag
hit.
division and their trios division because Lucha
Yeah,
Brothers
'cause
are
I don't
leaving.
like how they did the trios. They just literally took it from Bang Bang Scissor Gang just to give it to the patriarchy.
I mean, giving it to the patriarchy works.
It
Um,
worked, but like I wish they would have
because
lost it instead of being
Christian-
stripped.
They should have just did a regular match.
But
Yeah,
the
they
problem,
should- they
but the
should
thing
do that.
is, Lucha Brothers are leaving AEW and going to WWE.
But I do
Yeah,
think
you
if
know
they
what-
do
you know what
leave,
the
though, I
match
think
is gonna be,
Pac will
right?
be fine, though. Pac will be fine.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch the Lucha Brothers get stuck in a stable with all other Hispanic people because the WWE can't put people of
Don't
color
put them
in by
that.
themselves.
Watch, ABJ, watch them the first day they end up helping.
Yeah, I don't know.
LW.
Maybe
They're like,
Where's
what do we do with the
Dragon
Lucha
Lee?
Bros?
Does anyone-
You guys
where's
like the
Dragon
Lee's
LWO?
wife is pregnant.
Has
Hello.
anyone seen
He's
Dragon
the
Lee? They were
His
hyping
wife's
him up.
pregnant.
Oh,
Has
he
They
anyone
can't
seen
have
Jade
more.
Cargill?
They can't push more than one mask guy at a time. Rey Mysterio's enough. You know what I mean?
No, Dragon Lee his wife is pregnant. His wife's about to have a baby.
Yeah, he's eating chicken sandwiches in the back.
that's the excuse we're
Oh,
going to
he's
give him.
being
Now.
with
Spicy
his
chicken
wife.
sandwiches at
'Cause
that.
I think
Dylan.
that's why he's been out for almost a year.
So is Jade Cargill. She's
Where's
either
Jade
doing that or
Cargill?
being a feature on Nelly's new album.
Nelly
And
just
what
got
He has a
arrested.
new album.
Not Nelly.
Shown up
That's like 20
with
years ago.
Bianca.
Nelly is
That
so
is
20
that
years
is a
ago.
terrible tag team. How can you not book them?
They just Bianca and Jade just lost the rematch for the tag titles
But your
because of
prediction, though, your prediction,
or they didn't lose. They got it was a DQ win because Blair helped Alba and Isla. So I don't know.
joining them pretty much.
I don't think that it's a joining a faction. I think they're
Blair
just
or-
gonna team up.
I know, Leah. We just don't care. Do you care?
And I'm
No.
guessing
Not really, though.
Naomi will
Like, you should've
probably
seen-
help
you should've seen the
Bianca
stream
and Jade.
Monday.
Oh joy, Naomi.
What
When I
about her?
was
She got
streaming
kicked
Raw,
out?
I said, "It's crazy though, man, because you was in the stream when I was talking about Raw, and I was literally said, I don't like how they just had the Final Testament against New Day. I don't care. This is the death spot of the show. Like, I
Wait a
don't
second.
care.
The Final Testament's still around?
Yes.
Yes.
And apparently Xavier Woods might turn heel. And Odyssey Jones is with the new
No, I don't think he's
What is
turning
he
heel.
going to a
Odyssey
fucking-
Jones
But
is finally
here's the
being
thing-
used
Here's the thing,
to
though,
help the New
Dylan.
Day.
Here's the thing, Dylan. Odyssey Jones got
It doesn't
drafted
sound
too.
like I missed a lot of exciting things. It sounds like I
Here's the
missed a
thing.
lot
No,
of
just watch
bullshit.
SummerSlam. That's all you need to watch. You don't have to go back and watch it. Watch SummerSlam and watch MJF and Ospreay, and then watch all of them. You'll be fine.
I mean,
I
it
didn't
was,
watch
it was
AEW.
interesting to see Odyssey Jones just
You haven't
pick up
missed shit on
both
SmackDown.
of
Roman is the only
AOP.
thing. SmackDown has been terrible.
But the only shocking thing of Odyssey Jones was like he picked up both AOP just instantly with no effort.
He's
Oh,
basically
not the
going to be their
ref.
new Mark Henry,
What the
Keith Lee
referee
type.
do?
It's
What
like
the referee do?
because like AOP are not like
Being a referee, that's what he was.
small; they're like kind of big.
He's blading. He's blading.
Here's the thing, though, Dylan. You didn't like how he said you didn't miss much. The fact that Odyssey Jones got drafted 2 years ago and hasn't debuted until now.
Apparently, Big E was like pitched for Odyssey Jones to help New Day to like team up at least with New Day. But his debut got
But
like
you're-
a lot of attention on social media. I think like 8 million views across all the platforms.
8 million views to what? Sit in the back and eat chicken sandwiches?
Odyssey Jones showing up.
And your idea that you had talked about, Wolf, it looked like it's about to happen in a couple months.
Wait, what?
Weeks.
Who?
The idea that you talk about Raquel Rodriguez coming back looks like
Oh,
she's gonna be
yeah,
coming back at Bad
probably.
Blood.
I
She's coming
mean,
back at Bad Blood.
I was shocked that Dom. They actually went with Dom
Dude,
turning.
I marked out.
I mean, I got it, but I mean, it works. But I didn't think Dom would actually turn on Rhea.
I mean, were you gonna keep having be a babyface?
What is he?
That man is bloody. MJF is bloody in Kyle Fletcher right now.
Oh,
I feel like at some point Kyle Fletcher's gonna turn on Will Ospreay or something. I just got a
Yeah.
feeling.
I mean, ain't got up out of
But
that.
he's still part of the Darn Kyle family still.
He got up out of that quickly.
oh, okay.
He said, oh, wow.
Yes. Yes.
What?
No.
He got hit with a diamond ring, not a nuclear bomb. Calm down.
That diamond ring hits hard, I guess.
He's Osprey's boy. Let me.
He's sounding like he was in the barbed wire death match. Like they're about to do chest compressions on him.
I mean, you would have thought he threw him off of the skyscraper. Like
They're
that.
just making-
Jesus.
Nah,
So-
he would have looked like you got
Oversell.
thrown off the WWE Titan Towers or whatever you call them.
Yeah, it is a bit of an oversell, but maybe it works for Fletcher. Oh,
I mean, shit, I could see if he got set on fire. I think you missed that too, Dylan. By the way.
Jesus.
Who got set on fire?
nobody.
Jack Perry.
Jack.
Oh, Jack did, yeah.
And then pretty much
I'm gonna be honest. I think this match is super exciting tonight.
Which one?
Yeah.
Jeff Jarrett versus Danielson.
Jared.
Oh. Not at
Jeff
all.
Jarrett's a goat. You better put respect on his name.
He was good when
I
he was.
mean, he's
like,
been a little more
Yeah,
interesting.
he was a
I
GOAT
think.
20 years ago.
Jeff Jarrett at this age is still better than 90% of the WWE roster, and can sell a match better than
what?
any of them.
Okay, now I don't know about that.
okay.
Now.
His character work is still on point. He knows how to work a crowd, and he's solid in the ring. He's not going to have a misstep.
Roster though.
Yes.
Okay.
Nah.
All right.
That's a fucking statement.
I ain't gonna argue with you.
That's
I'm
a
gonna let you have
statement.
that one.
I don't
He
know
ain't
about
beat
90%.
He ain't beat
I think
Roman.
Jarrett's a
He
GOAT.
ain't beat
I think
Cena.
he's one of the
He ain't
best of
beat
all
Drew.
time.
He ain't
Like-
beat Seth. He ain't beat Cody.
Well, he ain't going to beat
Randy.
any of them because the way WWE books their stuff. But I'm saying,
He ain't gonna even beat Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio's a jobber.
I'm telling you, after you watch this match tonight, I guarantee it's better than anything you watched on Monday.
I'll be
Like that.
honest.
Raw was
I
literally
think I
rated
prefer
the best
Jarrett
Raw
as a
since
face than as a
post-WrestleMania.
heel. In AEW, at least. Like I
Jeff
prefer
Jarrett
him
is the
as a face
GOAT.
than-
I mean, I'm not
Is that the main
discrediting
event
he
tonight?
had a lot
That
of
looks
good,
like the main
great
event.
moments. I mean,
This dude
Well,
wrestled in a tag
oh,
team match with his
right.
best friend's blood and brain all over the canvas, and still
he
put
was good
a
in
banger match on.
WCW, but like,
Uh,
Oh, Mariah May.
Oh joy, Jeff Jarrett is going to be in the main event.
Mariah May.
oh
May
lord,
I?
not the main event.
Don't you love it,
Mariah.
Byron? Doesn't that suit you?
Mariah May I?
No. Okay. Hey, Bo. Speaking of Byron, what's going on with Byron? Damn near froze. Oh, never mind. He unfroze himself. But what's
What?
going on with Nitro, man? Did you read that last? email?
I think I read it, but I skimmed it. I meant to mention it to you. I'm glad you read it. I don't know what is going on.
Nitro.
Is he okay?
Who the
I
fuck's
don't
Nitro?
even know what he was talking about. I'm like, what? What is he talking about?
That's why I was. I don't know if he's okay. I gotta read it. I thought
No,
I was
he's-
tripping. I know I was tired, but I wasn't that tired.
No, he's okay. He's still doing his show. It was like, what
No,
is
I'm
he
just saying, is he okay outside of that?
I don't know.
Who the hell is Nitro?
I mean, he can talk. I mean, we're cool people. We can try to help him out. It's just I don't know either. I'm scared. I don't think that was meant for. I don't know. Maybe it was.
I don't think it was meant for us. But then again, maybe I don't know.
I was just trying to get him back on.
Viva
He
Van.
was coming on the
Where's she
show.
from? Where they at tonight?
South Carolina, Greenville. Which isn't it a hurricane in South Carolina? Maybe it's
I
past.
thought
Maybe it's
so.
up here by now.
It's a hurricane every day in the Carolinas.
Yeah,
even
and
in
the whole
Florida.
East Coast.
I might,
the whole
I
East
might hit
Coast.
nice. I might hit
What's the
nice
great
one
value
of
of
one of his
occurring
comments
ring?
in one of his videos.
Yeah. Let me check the email right now since you said something.
I
Actually,
didn't even understand anything.
I just want to read it again because I'm like I thought I was tripping because I read it. I was sleepy, but I just thought I was tripping.
He sent two. He
That's
sent
where
two
I've heard her
messages.
before.
Hey man. Yeah, I'm glad you said something because I meant to mention it, but I think he said he's. I don't even know what's going on, man.
Yeah, he said he was going through a hurricane, and then he said he had his daughter, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, I was trying to.
Then he just said something.
I think he's saying the last time was his fault. Oh,
Yeah,
I don't
last
know.
time. Yeah, last time was yeah.
Okay, all right.
That part, yeah.
He said he's staying with his folks. Oh, I ain't trying to. Well, I
Right.
ain't trying to. But okay, all right. I ain't trying to.
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
gonna say
yeah.
nothing else. But yeah, okay, all right. I was just reading the messages. Okay,
Yeah.
because he's in Florida.
Yeah, we
Him and Graven, right?
We're in
Him
Graven.
and- yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got you.
Uh,
Yeah, because there's the 19.
Another thing.
Oh, I think he was saying he's trying to chat beforehand.
Yeah, he wants to like set up something beforehand.
Oh
Before that.
shoot. Oh, I mean, we could set something up this week, I guess. I'm about to email him back.
Yeah, just like he
'Cause
like
if yeah, if anything, I mean, me and you could just hop. I mean, it don't have to be everybody. It could just be me and you or something.
right.
All right, I'm gonna email him now. I mean, I'm glad he still wants to come on the show. Thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Dylan, if
Gonna be a
you
good
would, check out Raw at all, I would
won't.
probably. Yeah, I was just going to tell you probably you should check out the main event because it was Chad Gable and the Creeds against Wyatt Six.
Well, Dylan, Chad Gable lost again, so you didn't miss anything. He got pinned again. At that.
Well, Dylan, I'll say
I mean-
this: how big of a Wyatt fan have I been since the start?
Oh man, dude, so not at all.
Yeah. You want my honest take? It's the best Wyatt match I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, Dexter Lumis, his hair looks stupid, but he changed his entire wrestling style, and he's super exciting. Joe Gacy's fantastic, and Rowan did exactly what he needed to do as the big man. I thought it was the best translation to the Wyatt story to an in-ring, like the characters translating to the ring that it's ever been done.
Why they had to pin Chad Gable? Why they had to pin Chad Gable again?
Because there's a hot new
There's no red light. There's no red
You know
light.
why? W's pushing you for signing a new contract.
Listen,
Because he's
Chad Gable's
re-signed. He
upset.
re-signed. He
They
didn't
came out
leave.
to Shatter
He
too, which also
re-signed.
made me cry.
Chad
Gable should have
they
beat
punished him for
Gunther, not
re-signing
Sami
that contract.
Zayn.
Chad Gable's
Gable should
upset
have beat Gunther.
Like,
that he
let's be
wasn't
honest.
invited to the Olympics. So now he is getting body slammed on national television instead.
He's getting
This
punished
man
for
should be
signing a
Intercontinental
contract.
Champion.
He got signed. He got punished for signing a new contract, Byron. At this point,
No, he didn't get punished. They just brought in new people, and when people
Nah,
come in, you
if
got to
you-
move down the ladder.
let's be honest. I don't think
Basically,
anybody
because
said
he's still
that
short,
Chad
ain't he?
Gable was going to win.
He's still short.
He's
G?
still
He has
small.
not grown since being Shorty G.
He's been
Like,
Shorty
let's be
G. Now he's just Shorty L.
He's just richer.
Like,
He has
Shorty
more
just
girls
taking
in
it
the
out.
bank account.
If you
Or
thought
he's just a jobber.
if he wasn't
Shorty L.
going to beat, if he didn't beat Sammy, what chance did he have of beating the White Six? None. And he had a legit chance. Of
Just
winning.
being a good wrestler is not enough in WWE.
It's not. You have to have the
I
full
mean-
package. You have to have the
I mean,
look.
ask Cesaro. He would know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm intrigued with this
He said Cesaro.
attempt at trying to make Gable like literally like the modern day Kurt Angle, but I
don't
hate
want that new
the
theme music,
name.
though.
Oh, I
Yeah,
hate the
it's-
team name
it's-
though.
What is the team name? What are they
He needs-
called?
American Made.
All,
It is.
American made.
Stupid.
Yeah, they're American made. Yeah, like, made in America.
Chad Gable needs a couple of perks and a divorce to be considered Kurt Angle.
I'm just happy that the Creed brothers got gear that doesn't show off their entire bits and pieces.
Google it.
Yeah, go
Here's
Google
the
it.
crazy thing, ABJ.
I was
I mean,
calling
that's
them
what
the
they
Ding
have
Dong
been
brothers,
doing
Brad.
well.
You've seen
But they
you've seen
couldn't
their
just be
whole
like
social security number on their
Team
their
Cake,
pants.
Team
every
Gable.
shirt.
I don't know anything
I've heard
else.
this-
Team
I've heard
fully
this.
They
capable.
probably were like, nah, that's a copyright issue.
And have Kurt Angle come in and maybe give him a nice rub. With that,
Well, apparently,
hello,
that's what I was
Yeah.
getting to.
Break the other side of his neck.
y'all had
Yeah.
Kurt Angle with Gable Stevenson, who didn't even make it a year, but you can't put him with Chad Gable. What are we doing?
Apparently, they are going to put him with Chad Gable, but it's just going to take some time.
They should have
It's
called
a
him.
money
They
thing
should
right
have
now.
called him Chad Gable
They're
Stevens.
gonna
I thought they
call
got rid of
money
Gable
thing,
Stevens.
Byron.
Didn't he?
He's
Didn't he
gonna-
get some? Didn't he get some allegations outside of wrestling?
Who?
Gable Stevenson. Didn't he get some weird
Yeah.
allegations?
Yes.
Hilarious.
And he got out of it based on a loophole that was
Before these
literally
one of-
changed because of
But
him.
apparently, like,
Who was this other lady?
here's the crazy thing. And Kurt Angle confirmed this, right? And I can't believe this was actually true, but it was actually true. Boy, oh boy, Byron, you will be surprised when you hear this.
Oh boy,
So
go ahead.
Kurt Angle talked about
Oh,
who
wow.
he was going to be paired with at one point, and he was going to be the manager for them. Matt Riddle.
That might have worked though. That might have worked actually.
I don't know. Matt
I
Riddle
don't
didn't think he necessarily needed him.
feel like it need a
He didn't
specific,
need him,
like,
but it would have
gimmick.
worked.
I don't know how it would have.
I liked Riddle though. Riddle was just goofy.
Matt Riddle,
outside
another
the ring.
really classy guy in the
Too much
wrestling
weed.
business.
That's what it
But
was.
here's the thing: Matt Riddle, he's good in the
Smoke too
ring.
much bud.
He had the tools to be a
Bro.
world champion. But here's the thing: he got in his own way. His biggest problem was himself.
Yeah, no means no. He doesn't know that.
Agreed. Agreed. Stop messing with porn stars.
Hey, let's.
Oh
be
no,
honest.
he had problems before even her. There's a reason why he wasn't Matt Riddle and he was just Riddle, because him and another wrestler got caught with some stuff online during the speaking out. So that Vince's move was drop their first names, and then if people wouldn't Google them and find it out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That speaking out movement was bullshit.
No means no, pretty much like ABG said.
That shit was bullshit, man.
He got to answer to Vince.
The only person that probably should have gotten what he gotten was your boy Byron from NXT.
Oh, Velveteen Dream.
Yeah, yes.
But was he ever convicted of that though?
No, he was actually found not guilty of anything.
No
But,
charges.
you know,
were ever-
today-
no
Patrick-
charges. were ever
Patrick-
put.
Patrick-
Charges never
accused.
dropped. It's
Patrick-
crazy. Some of the wrestlers they got released, but like some of the things that they were accused of, they never were convicted of. Like Enzo, he never got. He was speculated he did some stuff, but it was never.
Yeah, like Enzo. I mean, it's just guilty until proven innocent. They ain't even innocent until proven guilty.
Dude,
no more.
like, could you imagine? I want to see him in AEW if they were to put him and Big Cass back together. Like, they were a great tag team.
I would love to see that.
They were like literally, they could have been like what?
He was good on the mic.
Yeah, because if you think about like some
He
of the
was-
great
he
tag
was
teams that
weird as
never
hell.
won the tag team titles, one of the tag teams that always come to mind is them and Crime Time, the Crime Time players. Like
Yikes.
they
Yo.
they had all the potential. Like they already said, because JCG, he was talking on his YouTube channel. There was 3 chances that they were gonna give him the titles. One was
That gimmick was too over the top, bro.
Oh, she spit on her.
one of them was against Trevor Murdoch, and I forgot his partner at the time. The other time that it was going to be Vince Jericho.
Come on, let these
Creed
women
to go with
fight.
it.
There you go. Let these women fight.
I hope you guys enjoyed the cameo appearances of my cats.
Fight, women, fight.
That they're letting each other
Well then,
a week before their back.
No, that's a good pull apart. That's a good. They're doing it properly.
They have every time they've come in contact. It hasn't been a
no,
week.
like,
You know what I mean?
I think the story they're gonna tell here is I think Tony Storm's gonna get too emotional and lose her title because she's
That
not
might be-
focused.
I think that's what's happening too.
And then
yeah,
and then I think we get the return of Jamie Hayter.
Agreed.
I would love that.
And
I think Hayter
Tony.
comes back at the Brit match though.
Yeah, I think, and then I think Tony goes away for a
I
little
mean,
while.
either or. She could come at either or.
Brit,
pretty
I mean,
much.
Hayter comes back. They have a tag match. Hayter eventually beats Mariah May for the title. I think.
Jack Perry's.
Then you can have
Darby
Brit turn on Jamie.
I don't know. I think
You know we're getting a Brit and Jamie feud. Stop.
I know, but I think I would like wait until like. I feel like
I know it's not gonna happen, but I'd put the title.
no,
I'd put the
at
title
first
on
they
Britt.
should just be separate. Like Brett can like, and Jamie could just do their own thing.
I think Jamie becomes
right
the one
now.
champion, and Britt can be the other champion.
Could do that too.
Because
But I
Mercedes
don't
is
think Britt-
whack.
Mercedes is fucking garbage.
Terrible.
Garbage. Garbage.
You're not feeling
He's
Monet?
done nothing.
Monet's not money with y'all.
Money,
gonna be-
she's
she's-
broke.
Damn.
Mercedes is broke.
Damn.
Rip off.
She's broke.
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 Broke
It's
money.
just good to see where
She's
things
she's
go
living
with
off of fucking
Mercedes
busboy
and
tips.
Camille. Wonder
I
if
think Camille is
there's
a good sign.
Yeah, I was
Appreciate it.
happy that they signed her. I think they're gonna do something great with her.
I'm interested to see if this is like an actual faction that is led by Mercedes, or if this is going to be just a tag team.
Yeah,
I think the easy booking and professional wrestling
Tickets
booking
is $12. Byron, tickets is $12.
is she's the muscle, and then eventually the muscle
Friday.
outsurpasses the body, and then the muscle tries to overturn, and it's like a Diesel Shawn thing. It's
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
At some point, we'll have like a situation where they
damn.
break off and have a
I
feud.
could see that.
Man, tickets
what they
$12.
should have did with Dana Brooke and Charlotte Flair, but dropped the ball.
Dude, man, I've been saying it for the longest. They should have went all in with it, literally. But I don't know why they literally dropped that ball in that storyline. That could have
Oh, wait.
really elevated Dana Brooke back then.
The NXT Women's Division is about to start getting real spicy soon.
Yeah, especially with Stephanie Verker coming through there.
Julia,
And Julia. Oh, it's going to really pick up. And apparently Motor City Machine Guns is going to be going to NXT and be the tag titles at some point. So
I mean, I heard that they'll go straight to main
they're
roster.
not going to main roster. They're not going to main roster. Look how trash the booking is on the main roster right now.
90%,
At
right?
least them in
I also
NXT.
heard like Lucha Brothers would go straight to main roster because apparently like they're a package deal and that they don't want to go to NXT. So I don't.
I think
know
the only
how the-
I think the only reason why they signed the Lucha Brothers at this point is I think they're close to launching their next versions of NXT, and I can see that Lucha Bros being a huge factor in their version of NXT that they're gonna do.
Please, no more NXT. Please, please.
We're gonna
I know
get
they want
NXT.
to, but
They're
please,
doing
please.
NXT Europe. They're doing NXT
Apparently
Australia,
Ray and
NXT
Conan,
NXT Japan, and NXT Mexico.
And especially if they do like a WWE PLE, they can be somebody that you can have on that card and really be like the standard bearers of that card. Or like,
TKO wants to make WWE international, and they're going to do it by grabbing all the international talent while they're still young. And like that's why UFC has base camps in all of these countries to find these young fighters before they sign anywhere else. That's what WWE wants to do with young fighters. They want to start these NXT
strategy.
Like I think Drew McIntyre is only doing this rivalry and then as soon as this rivalry is done, I think he's going to become the NXT European champion.
That's true. I mean, I was gonna think maybe Gunther can have something to do with NXT Europe. Maybe
eventually down the line, yeah.
Ben Balor, maybe. I mean, you can have Judgment Day kind of be spanned over NXT Europe and the main roster. So we'll have to see.
But yeah, from what I saw, like out of reports and stuff, like Ray and Conan apparently really tried like pushing for Lucha Bros to come to WWE. Apparently WWE had their eyes on Lucha Bros like before AEW even started. So I don't know. Oh, there.
This guy does nothing for me.
Who?
Darby.
Who,
He makes me
Darby?
want to turn my TV off.
Well, damn.
His promos doesn't do it for me.
He's not feeling the Darbiness.
I'm not either.
No.
Jordan Curry says, can we have a moment of silence for the Rascals and MSK and why? West Y?
Wentz is a cool dude. I got to hang out with him once.
Oh, I can tell he's a cool person to hang around.
Yeah, I like
Bad
that
Apple,
too.
Brian Keith. Okay, take the Bad Apple off. We only have one person that should be talked about when it comes to an apple, and that's Carlito. Okay, now AEW trying to steal gimmicks at this point. Okay.
Why does he look like a Mortal Kombat character?
It's crazy. Raj, I was going to say that too. He does look like a Mortal Kombat character. But his whole gimmick is being a bounty hunter.
Oh, okay. I don't feel bounty-ish by looking at him. But okay.
Nah, it looks more like a deranged great value cowboy.
He looked like he just came from Django.
He looked like a creative character in Red Dead Redemption.
He's unchained.
Yeah.
Yo. Nah, he's not for real. He does look like one of those creator characters that you can create in Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, he did look like a red redemption character. He's the Black Arthur Morgan.
He's a great hand on the independent scene. That's why a lot of people push for him to get into the company.
Yeah, because he did a lot of stuff like in ring wrestling.
Wait a second. When the fuck did we change the bounty hunter, Keith, to now the Bad Apple?
When the learning tree faction happened.
So the Learning Tree, Big Cass plays this like goofball, really positive guy, and then Brian Keith plays like the bad guy.
We're still doing the Learning Tree shit?
Yes.
Yeah, it's terrible, but the only person that's benefiting from it is
who? Not us.
Big Bill. I think Big Bill's doing great character work right now.
His best character work when he was with Enzo.
He could be a voiceover actor for Christ's sake.
He was his best character work was with Enzo.
See, I think he's showing he can stand on his own and he can do diversity to his characters.
I would have even put like when he was being W. Morrissey and
this sucks ass.
When he was W. Morrissey and Impact, I think that was good too. But this is not it.
It's funny. It's funny that we're saying this, but every time you go to a live crowd, people still eat Jericho up. They love him. They eat it up. When I went there live, I thought he was gonna get booed out of the building, and it was one of the loudest.
He got booed. He got booed at World's End in Long Island. I tell you that.
Did he?
Oh yeah, he did.
They loved him in Allentown.
I got a lot of comments to get to. Sorry about that. Was doing something. Where are we at?
So I mean, are we really doing this learning tree bullshit?
Yes.
Yes, you are. You're gonna love it too.
I wouldn't be
I'm not liking none of this
surprised
shit.
if Hook or Joe show up tonight.
Fucking, he'd rather be a Dr. Seuss character.
Can Jericho go
One
back
cat,
to WWE
two
because
cat,
this version
blue
of
cat,
him does not work
red
at all?
cat.
I don't think Jericho's going back to WWE at this point.
No, Jericho's not going back to WWE. He's probably not going to retire in AEW.
Bounty Hunter should win.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is like the last thing he.
Yes,
the-
great value
the-
cowboy. I hate the learning tree. I like Sky Blue, and she won't be back until probably next year. Sky Blue is
Yeah,
injured too.
Sky Blue is injured.
Hey, Brian, if you're up for it, maybe might have to stream SmackDown because SmackDown looks like it's gonna maybe be interesting.
I may not be home. I know Roman's gonna be on it.
Yeah.
I believe AJ Styles will be back as well. So remember that. I don't know who he's gonna feud with, but might be LA Knight AJ Styles 3. Maybe that's his first feud.
You going to the preseason? You going to the preseason game, Bob?
No, I probably gonna be at the house, but preseason game start at 7, and then the wrestling's it's too much going on at one time. It's just too much.
Hey, that's how I felt Saturday.
And it's only going to be more as the weeks go on when football actually starts.
Where are you guys based out of?
Baltimore.
Okay, that's not
Where
bad.
we had a wonderful crowd for Raw. Shout out to the good folks around here.
Y'all made that Raw.
Record
electric,
down.
like, y'all made
It
the
was like a
reaction
Raw after
electric.
Mania, bro. It was
You had a
lit.
drunk guy get it.
Yeah, I got his ass
physically
whooped.
removed.
That's Baltimore. That's how that's Baltimore.
Hey,
That was funny.
what's up with y'all people? Y'all be one thing. It's okay to drink, but like, control your liquor.
Drink. That boy was not just drinking.
That was the cops for you. That was the security for you.
That's what his dad did to him.
Nah, I say AEW has the more pushy fans because WWE fans are not any better, but like the AEW fans, they be doing some wild stuff.
WWE fans, trash. AEW fans, trash. You know what I mean?
I
All
think
those-
WWE fans are more likely to join a cult than any other wrestling fan base in the world, though.
I could get behind that.
Like, I
statement.
think if they get told, hey, you should join this cult, they'll be like, is Triple H booking it? I'm there.
I can see it.
No, WWE fans are wild, wildly easily swayed.
Because look at some of the stuff they were doing.
I was in a stream last night, and they said, man, AEW is messy. WWE's not. I was like, 6 months ago, WWE had to change their ownership because they were sex trafficking people. Are we really gonna just say, "Oh, AEW's messy" because people get in arguments backstage? At least no one's being trafficked. Like,
I mean,
what?
Let's be honest. When it comes to just the wrestling world,
Oh,
I
Vinnie
think
Mac.
There's
Vinnie
three
Mac was
companies.
Vinnie
There's three
Mac was
companies
coming out in black.
Like, here's the thing, though, ABJ, and I agree with you. Like, there are 3 wrestling companies that I think of that are been having some bad things going on behind the scenes and stuff like that, and even some of it has came to like WWE, one of them with the whole Vince McMahon stuff.
WWE's been horrible for years.
You got the whole brawl out thing that happened with AEW, and there's some other things, some questionable decisions. And then,
Yeah, but a fight backstage in wrestling is not that crazy.
well, I mean, it's egos, but still, you have a person that owns the company and can't really handle his roster. Like, he should be able to put his foot down to an extent, so you don't have people walk all over you. That's my only thing that I look at with AEW. Like, you have
I'll take a fight backstage than trafficking.
Yeah, it's not even
me
a
too.
comparison. Like,
And then
girls
you
get people
have-
being sexually
then you have
harassed, or
NWA.
people taking swings at each other in an industry that's.
All right,
you have
fellas, I
NWA.
am out.
Later, buddy.
Then you have
Later.
NWA.
Yeah, I'm about to email him now, Raj.
All right,
Yeah, I'll let
Like,
you
look
know.
what NWA did.
well,
Like,
let's see
they
what happens.
blew
But I
it.
see y'all.
Yeah, all right, bet.
I don't know.
NWA blew it by booking a right-wing conservative Fox News person as their world champion.
And then not on top of that, but they blew it because they were about to get a TV deal, which they screwed over by having a show and then having somebody actually snorting cocaine on the
I don't
actual
think
show.
that's what screwed them.
There was I was looking forward to NWA.
You know where they were gonna go?
CW,
Yeah, and then guess who said, "Hey, instead of NWA, we'll give you something else."
NXT.
Yeah, And they said, yeah, we'll take a WWE product over an NWA product. They got the rug pulled off from underneath them. It had nothing to do with that skit.
I feel like TNA is probably like the one that hasn't really been.
TNA's gonna get bought out by the end of the year.
I think WWE's gonna buy them.
I think it's probably already done.
But like my thing is, if they buy them, would it be a situation where TNA will still be a thing?
I would. I think it's smart, but who knows?
Or would like all the wrestlers that's pretty much in TNA go over to WWE?
I think some. I think like your Jordan Graces. I think
Josh
your
Alexander
Moose.
possibly.
I don't think Josh Alexander would. I don't think he fits the WWE landscape. I think they would take a Masha Slamovich.
Oh, easily.
I think they probably speedball Mike Bailey.
Your team tag teams.
There. ABC. They would take ABC.
The women's tag division probably too.
Yeah.
To add more depth to like the actual.
But I think a lot of them would go to NXT first.
But I feel like some of the ones that just came from WWE to go to TNA, I don't think they're showing up there. I don't think they're gonna do that.
Or what if they went there to plant seeds?
Yeah, like we have like crossovers like for these pay-per-views like Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, Money in the Bank. I mean SummerSlam, like WrestleMania.
I know a lot of people went out from WWE over to WCW, gave it a year and a half, and
but like I'm saying
guess who all got jobs when they came back? All the ones who left.
Yeah, but like I feel like some of the recent like that got released like from the company last year.
Oh, like Mustafa, probably Ricochet that'll probably show up in one of those places. I don't think Ricochet's out of the WWE limelight. I think he's going to go out and have a banger match, one here and there. I don't think he's going to sign a major contract, and I think he's going to work his way back into a title shot with Braun Breaker.
That's what I'm thinking. I think the way I looked at it, what if they because we know WWE has been known for like writing off characters to have a rebirth of some wrestlers. Like I see him like being taken off as Ricochet, but maybe we see a rebirth of Prince Puma.
No, I think if he leaves, he wants to keep the brand Ricochet big, so then he can carry people back over to the WWE when he goes back.
Because I see him stay in the WWE limelight. That's why I say he maybe go to TNA. Because you can still have him do stuff.
I can see him doing a match with Ospreay. That he'll lose. I can see him doing another match somewhere with Johnny Wrestling or Moonday or whatever you want to call him. I can see him doing a match with like a speedball Mike Bailey or a
maybe Nick Nemeth for the world title.
Mustafa Ali. And then I see him jumping back to WWE probably early next year.
Probably by the Rumble or something like that. You can give him like the rest of this year to do some couple matches. Yeah.
WWE does not give you a send-off like that on camera if they don't have plans to return you
That's what
into
I'm
a
saying.
story.
And the way they did it and having his wife be there, because usually if somebody's there, they don't do that unless they have plans to rewrite you back into a storyline at some point. Maybe he is the guy that does beat Ricochet. Ricochet is the guy that beats Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental title.
Do you think they'd give him the title?
Who?
Ricochet. Do you think Ricochet is going to take it off Braun Breaker?
I could see it, yeah.
I just hope I just want.
Don't worry, Ricochet will be at All In, guys. That's my prediction.
I just want to see him be able to like win a world title. I think he's just proven that he has the tools to be one. I just think what's holding his back is his pro mobility.
Yeah.
Like if he was able to have like a manager to do the talking for him.
MVP and Lashley put him with a new Hurt Business.
They're probably not going to AEW though. But I think
her business
like
3.0.
Ricochet's going to AEW. Like Leo, except he's coming to AEW. He's going to be at All In.
But I just don't. Okay.
Him and probably Shane McMahon.
This is not me being hateful or anything like that.
Oh, look who's back, Hook.
I just don't have a lot of faith in AEW. And the reason
Is that his new look, Patchy the Pirate?
The reason I say I don't have a lot of faith in AEW is because when you have a lot of these wrestlers come to AEW, they have one good match and then that's it. They're off TV for a while. They're pretty much on Rampage or they get moved down over to Ring of Honor. And they don't even get seen like that. You have
why?
One great storyline and that's it.
You know why?
Tell me.
When you let's just break. Are you a sports fan? You like football?
Yeah.
All right. So if Lamar Jackson right now left Baltimore. We're not going to say that's a real thing, because I know Baltimore fans are in here. And he would go to Washington. Do you think he'd start week 1?
Probably.
No. And you know why he wouldn't start week 1?
Why?
Because you have to learn a playbook. You have to learn a system. There's things in place that are already there that unless you're a mega star, you do not get plugged in like that right away. In the pro wrestling landscape, they have stories and things planned out with 80 people way months before. So when a big name comes up and they're able to jump ship, they can jump ship, but they're probably going to have to wait a little bit for storylines to open up and things to clear and people to do their thing. And along those lines, unfortunately, AEW will bring a name in. They'll wait for a spot to put him into a story because they have other things going on, and then they get injured. And that's been the bug for AEW for a while. Or you
Yeah,
got
that's true.
a guy like a Miro who doesn't want to lose, who wants to come in and be the big dog. And they say, yeah, no. So you'll sit in catering because we're not booking you the way you think you should be booked.
Yeah, that is true. I just still feel like with his style, I think you look at the matches that he's had, even like outside of WWE, like we know that he can have like that New Japan pro wrestling type of style where you have a lot of New Japan wrestlers that are there. I feel like he kind of would be able to fit to an extent. It just depends if he has people surrounding him that can go to bat for him to get him a higher spot than he probably would be.
AEW's roster it's like an all-star team. It's
is really stacked,
wildly stacked, and not everyone can be the best at any point in time. So I honestly think what AEW's style is they let you rock for 6 to 8 months, they put you in a storyline, and then they let you go away, and they let you spend time with your family, and they let you do house shows and let you do stuff like that. Or if you want to go indie appearances or do your own side businesses, you're more than welcome to. And then when they need you for a story, they call you back, and they let you, and they still let you work. If someone in WWE or AEW says, "Hey, can I go to Japan for 6 months?" 9 times out of 10, AEW's like, "Yeah, go for it." But it comes to the talent if they want to put that work in. Jon Moxley, when he's not being utilized in major stories, he's working GCW. He's touring. He's professional wrestling because he loves it. Yeah. So when you don't see guys like Malachi or Keith Lee or these guys who aren't putting the work in, it's because they choose not to. Because they're the same guys in WWE who are happy sitting in catering doing nothing.
And I think the thing is, like, you made a great point. Like, if they're willing to put in the work, like we're seeing, WWE start to actually be more open to working with other companies. And I think this is allowing other wrestlers to get more exposure and being able to build their brands back up. Mm-hmm. That is an opportunity I think Ricochet should take if he were to stay in the company, because now he can do some of these indie shows or New Japan shows if he wanted to.
That's why I don't think he's going to sign a major contract. I think he'll show up at places for a little bit. I think he'll pull Cardona, where Cardona can show up in AEW, do a match, and then leave. Like, I don't think he's going to lock into a multi-year deal.
No, I think he's going to have like a per match deal like Matt Cardona, where he can be able to work these different companies and just have these one-off matches. And then maybe next year, maybe in the lead up to WrestleMania, he can come back in the fold of things.
If I was on the independent scene and I was going to get brought up, or if I was a recently released wrestler, that's the deal I would do. I would do per match deals. I would not sign to a 2-year deal right now in this wrestling landscape. The top of the ceiling has already been shown in WWE. You are not going to show up in a WWE right now and be a top guy. You're going to be a mid-carder, or a mid-carder at best if you go to WWE. Same with AEW right now. You show up in AEW, men or woman, your ceiling's very low. But if you come in and you're like, hey, I'll come in and have a banger match with that person, and then I can go to Japan and have one banger match and get those viral matches going and getting people talking and buzzing, and kind of like Ospreay did before Ospreay locked into coming full-time to AEW. He went to TNA and he wrestled Speedball. He went here and wrestled this guy. He went there and did that. Swerve Strickland was going to House of Glory and putting on banger matches. Like, they were out there making their name popular and then getting more over. I just think those per match deals are the way to go right now in this wrestling landscape.
It really is, because you don't know what your career unfolds when you do sign that contract and you sign on the dotted line. You don't know what your future is going to hold, and anything can happen. Anything can happen.
A wrestling contract works 2 ways. Either they're excited because you're a big name coming in right away, so they sign you for 3 to 5 years. They start you off super hot. You cool down, and they don't know what to do with you after that. Or they sign you, cool, and they immediately cool you off and wait for you to do something, never really give you anything, and then your contract comes up to an end, and then they try to push you within the last 6 months to make you popular, and by that time the wrestler's been bored. He's been sitting around doing nothing for 2 years.
And do you feel like with the current landscape, like when you look at someone like Ricochet, that I feel like when you look at the stuff that he was able to put on in NXT, he proved that even though with his downsides, he proved that he could be a potential main eventer if given the right creative to do so. Now, when you look at his NXT run, right, and he goes on to the main roster, he didn't really start off the best, but he was able to win the U.S. Championship. And it seemed like he was on the right track. He had a feud with AJ. He lost the title. And then I think his whole downfall was when he had that match with Lesnar. He got squashed. His whole mystique as being a potential main eventer was gone. Do you think if he was under a different regime, the current regime back then, things probably could have been a little bit differently?
Do you think Ricochet is a world champion in a major wrestling company?
Do I think?
Yeah.
He could be?
Yes.
If he can have a manager, I think so, yeah.
Can he be a main event? So when you get that main strap, you got to sell tickets, you got to sell merch, you got to sell a presence. Does Ricochet have that as a world champion?
Honestly, thinking about it,
the answer is no. He's flashy. He's flippy.
He's flashy. I feel like he does things that nobody else can do.
If you were drafting, if we all were drafting right now, we put every wrestler right now in a pot. Do you think Ricochet comes out as a top 10 pick for anybody?
Ooh,
I would say top 20, maybe 30.
Yeah, but by that time you're already a mid carder. So you're answering you literally just made my point for me.
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying? Like
now, I would say his ceiling would have been, like you said, mid card, or if they were to have the cruiserweight division. Still,
he's a good play. Like, listen, Ricochet's a guy that you're like, man, I'd love to see him work Ospreay. I'd love to see him work Morrison again. I'd love to see him work Swerve. Like, there's matchups you would like to see him in, but to carry the title, I don't see it. The main title.
And we know he can put up great matches. I mean, he's proven that. And you have a lot of wrestlers on that roster that can put up great matches, but it really comes down to, are they going to draw money to the company? Are they going to draw new fans? Are they going to sell merch?
And pro wrestling has one huge problem when it comes to professional wrestling. They have a hard time booking black champions because they're white dudes booking black champions, and they don't know how to book them properly. It's been a problem in wrestling forever.
And it's not even that. With wrestling, it's
look at most of your wrestling writing teams. You know what they all are? They're white dudes.
Geeks? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but that too. They're geeky white dudes who are like,
let's make them hip hop guys. That'll be cool, right? Put them together and they'll listen to music.
But here's
am I wrong? Is that how most people of color are booked in professional wrestling? It's disgusting. It sucks.
Like you said, with the whole Hispanic, all the factions having the same people.
Yeah, like they have a hard time booking like the Hispanic wrestlers, and then hard time booking like the Japanese wrestlers. Why do you think Okada didn't go to the company? Because if he would have went to the company, he would pretty much be a Shinsuke Nakamura right now.
Swerve has been cutting some of the coolest promos, Demolition Man style, Wesley Snipes style promos in this company, and he's getting mid card level worship as a world champion. And I love Swerve Strickland. Unfortunately, he's dropping this title in London, but man, it's just a shame.
He's dropping it, but he's getting it back.
I think Danielson takes that title to Japan because I think they're doing that big super show in Japan. Like
I think Danielson takes it to Wrestle Dream and Swerve wins it back.
Yeah. Yep.
You think Hangman's going to screw Swerve, and then Hangman swerve it all out, and then Hangman
gets.
So I personally think they're going to do a bit where eventually Ospreay.
Wait a second.
To beat Danielson and retire him.
What? Dylan?
Wait a second.
What are you about to complain about?
Wait a second. So Swerve's run right now is going to be ended by a guy who only has a few months left.
He put his career on
his
the line.
contract.
He put his career on the line.
Right, because you already know.
So they're telling a bigger story, Dylan.
Right.
Stories,
but like
right?
we've already known that Danielson was retiring because his daughter or son is turning a certain age.
No, he's not retiring. He's
just not working full time.
So it's going to be a special attraction. He's putting his career on the line against Swerve. So if he loses, he retires.
That's actually extra boring. But my thing is,
it makes it unpredictable because it could go either way. It could go either way.
Fucking boring. So you're telling me that this guy who hasn't won a championship in AEW, who's had multiple opportunities to win a championship in AEW, now is going to win a championship,
Sorry, Wolf.
only to have it for about a month to then drop it back to Swerve at
No,
Wrestle
not a
Dream?
month.
Yes,
I think
that
he'll
just
keep
so
it to
that way
probably the
we
end of
can
the year.
have the
No, because
third and final bout
that show
of
you're talking about is in
Swerve.
January.
Can I finish? Can I finish? I appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. So yeah, like I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted by like 7 of y'all.
Oh, are you talking?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
So he's gonna lose it at All In, just so we can have the Hangman Swerve match at All Out, then build to Wrestle Dream, so that way Danielson can lose it to Swerve, and Swerve then can have it back.
I don't think Swerve's taking it back off Ospreay. I think Ospreay's gonna be the guy that takes it off of. I think Ospreay's gonna be the guy that gets the world championship off of Danielson, and he's gonna have to use the V trigger to do it. I think that's the long-term story.
Is that what the rest of y'all are trying to tell me? Is that what's
No,
happening?
I didn't have. I mean, I have similar, but I don't have the same thing.
What do you have?
Okay. Danielson's putting his career on the line. It makes it an unpredictable match. Okay, yes, Danielson's going to win, but it's the moment. Tony Khan books moments. He's going to give Danielson his moment at All In. Swerve loses because Swerve is going to be the heel. Bryan Danielson's going to be the face. Okay, cool. And what do? You have Hangman. What does he want? He doesn't want Swerve to have anything. He's going to ruin Swerve's career. So he's going to screw Swerve. Danielson's going to win. Danielson's going to get his moment. Swerve and Hangman. Don't forget, All Out's 2 weeks after that. So there's a ready-made match with a story, the biggest story in AEW, and it doesn't even involve a title. Swerve gets the win over Hangman, sends Hangman wherever the hell Hangman's going. Boom. Wrestle Dream is in Washington. They're both from Washington. Swerve gets his win back. It's like the old John Cena Edge thing. It's a little hot potato, but it's a story to it. That way,
You
Swerve
don't think
keeps it.
Danielson takes it to Japan?
No.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Danielson's whole point to be coming to AEW was so he can wrestle in Japan.
Well, he's
And I
wrestled
think
in Japan already. I don't think the title.
Not recently.
I'm over these.
I think the visual for Tony Khan is sending Danielson to Japan with their title.
I just think Swerve gets it
When
back
the
at Wrestle
fuck did
Dream.
the Undisputed Kingdom join with Roosh and this fucking bull guy?
The Undisputed Kingdom is just kind of being bounced around everywhere.
I'll be honest, Undisputed Kingdom is a total flop. Like Roddy's the only one getting booked, like consistently.
Wait, this guy is still injured?
Mike Bennett and Taven are really, really good when they wrestle, though. When they actually get a tag team match, they're awesome.
Yeah, the one time
Their Ring of Honor match they had against
They are
Kyle
good.
O'Reilly
They're jobbers.
was good.
Mike
really good
Bennett,
at their jobs.
out of every wrestler I ever worked with and ever met and got to sit and chat with for a long period of time, Mike Bennett is hands down my favorite about everybody.
When the hell is FTR retiring? Because I hate seeing them on my TV.
Yikes. Bad take.
I hate seeing them on my
Bad
TV.
take.
When I was at Revolution, did I tell y'all that when FTR and those other schmucks came out on my TV with Moxley, I actually went to the bathroom and got food
Not smucks. Come on.
throughout
Be
that match.
respectful.
And then when I came back, I sat next to Asa, and Asa's like, "Oh, but you're missing a great match." I was like, "No, I'm watching senior citizens fucking wrestle. No thanks."
I actually went to the bathroom during the triple tag with Kenny Omega and everybody when I was in All In.
Yeah, I went to go get food during a fucking shit match.
Hey man, look, I'm just saying.
You know, another match I'd like to see with Ricochet.
Go for it.
Ricochet Orange Cassidy.
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind
I'm
it.
down.
Sleeper match.
What about this one?
Big Bud.
If it's able to happen,
No.
Ricochet versus Bryan Danielson. I feel like it could be good.
Plus, I still think we're going to get an MJF Swerve match for the title before the end of the year. They need something for Full Gear, and they got World's End. That's just me.
Well, World's End is in Florida.
Well,
Full
it's
Gear
just
is in my backyard.
Yeah, I think we're going to get MJF and Swerve for the title, and I think Swerve beats MJF.
FTR needs to retire like tonight. This should be their last match.
What do they do? They don't have any tag teams. The face.
The gunslinger.
Yeah,
and
they
the bald guy.
they already like
need to go home.
lost the whole tag.
I think I love the Guns, but I think once their contract's up, I think they're going to go to NXT.
Wait, who?
The Guns.
The Guns?
I think the Guns go to
don't think
NXT. Yeah. They
don't
are
see it.
begging to work with Sean. Begging.
Yeah, they're going.
They
I
love
see Daniel
Sean probably
Garcia, too.
more than their own father.
Daniel Garcia's going to, I think.
Have you ever, every single piece of wrestling gear they've ever worn is Shawn Michaels inspired wrestling gear. They want to be in NXT. And I think they've earned enough respect from the wrestling community. I think if they were going to go over, they'd be a big deal. I think they're great. I think they're so entertaining.
I just think they're doing great with Bullet Club Gold right now, though.
If Triple H was booking this stuff, not only would they be over there, I feel like at this point, I can honestly say Jay White would probably been there too.
They had an opportunity. He said no.
But the only reason why he didn't go because of that whole hiring freeze that they had.
He is hurt, yeah.
Why are you so freaking secretive with these injuries?
Injury bug is yeah.
And then you ask Tony Khan, oh, he's not hurt. He's just not being used. Bro, he's hurt. Just tell us what's wrong.
He's hurt. Yeah, he's definitely
like
hurt.
Tony Khan. He'll give some long ass answer. Well, I had to adjudicate the ratings at a 3.5 of CageMatch.com, and 5 stars later, and according to Meltzer's ratings, he'll be back in one day soon. Like what?
I'd rather see
He's
Meltzer.
hurt.
I'd
He's
rather
hurt.
see Meltzer and Vince Russo wrestle than listen or watch another take.
But Dylan,
I love how old bitter wrestling veterans are. They dictate everyone else's wrestling opinions and on the internet wrestling community.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
I wanted to say if Swerve does get the title back at Wrestle Dream or whatever, I could see. Honestly, I could see Jay taking the title from Swerve.
I think Ospreay still takes it. It's just not this year. He's going to take it from Swerve because remember, Swerve beat him. He's going to get his lick back. The only reason Ospreay didn't go over is because Ospreay told Tony Khan, "Don't put me over." Swerve's got the title.
Yeah,
I could see Swerve taking after Swerve wins the international title. I can see Swerve winning that off of him, and then Ospreay going for the world title.
I just realized like they could do. If they do give it back to Swerve,
because here's my other theory, Dylan, and let me know. And when it happens, you guys let me know. I think Cody should drop the belt to Randy and get it back.
Cody Rhodes dropping the belt to Randy.
Cody drops it to Randy. It only makes sense, bro. You can't just have
just to get it back.
Yes, it's typical. It's WWE, but it works in certain.
Why wouldn't he just take the belt from Gunther instead?
Cody is going to be blamed for everything that Randy's going through. I've been helping your bitch ass against the Bloodline. I've been losing all these matches. I've been getting my ass whooped every week. I'm going to get my ass whooped against Gunther. I'm going to turn on you. I'm going to bring back the punt kick. I'm going to RKO you, and I'm going to take your title. Then you're going to win it back, and then The Rock's going to come back, and that's going to make Cody look even better. That way, Randy gets what, 15 or 16? 16?
Randy will get 15.
Yeah, 15, and then he can have his final match at Mania against Cena. They can do a one-on-one thing, and then Cody goes on
apparently that's
to the
not
Rock.
gonna happen, Byron, because apparently it's looking like it's gonna be Gunther and Cena at Mania.
I think Gunther Cena is SummerSlam. That's just my opinion. That's just what I think.
Yeah, I think that should be SummerSlam.
I remember they haven't announced where SummerSlam is yet.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, Byron.
Could be in Long Island.
In Minneapolis.
I think
2026.
I think Gunther's losing. I think Gunther's losing the title at Mania.
Who? To who?
Gunther.
To Gunther. Gunther's facing himself.
No, I think
I don't think Gunther holds the title to Mania.
Really?
You know who
I think Gunther loses it after Bash in Berlin.
You know who he loses it to? Chad Gable.
Seth Rollins or CM Punk.
I actually have a name.
CM Punk, Seth Rollins for a title will happen at WrestleMania next year.
I don't know. I have a guy that's in that I think makes sense because there's history there, and it's not even Ilya Dragunov. As much as I would love that match to happen.
Yikes! I don't want to see that.
I gotta say, it's gonna be Jey Uso.
You and his Jey Uso.
I think Jey Uso is going to be caught up in Bloodline stuff.
No.
Is it just because you want Dominic and Liv to live happily ever after? So you want Jay to go ahead and take out
main
Mommy?
Event Jey Uso is never going to be a main event solo champion. I hate to break your heart.
I'm gonna say it kinda makes sense. I might be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But the reason why I say this because imagine this: He's doing this stuff with the Judgment Day right now, right? He does that. He moves into the Bloodline stuff. That ends probably like December, January.
Of 2027.
No, 2025. And
Sure.
he goes on, wins the Royal Rumble, chooses Gunther at Mania.
No chance.
Reason being,
No
there's
shot.
still history there. There's some unfinished business. Gunther was on the verge of losing the Intercontinental Championship to Jey Uso if it wasn't for the outside interference. You can build that story up where there's still like
Wait, you're gonna tell me WWE's gonna keep continuity with stories of people getting cheated by Roman or cheated by people for an entire year just to have the Undertaker show up and chokeslam somebody? Where's your like? There's no continuity in WWE. They go for cheap pops and nostalgia. That's what they do.
If they were really
and Triple H proved he's still a sucker to that.
If he was really going with cheap pops, they would have gave Jey Uso a mid-card title by now. Let's be honest.
Jey Uso is a placeholder until they put him and his brother back together.
Nah, I don't even see him and his brother getting back together.
They're coming back. They're coming back together.
You know how this plays out, right?
Well, Hangman just told you guys what he's going to do, by the way, if you watched the promo. Just mention it.
Realistically, what's going to happen, him and his brother are going to get back together. They're going to add another member to the bloodline for their side. So it's going to be the Usos, Roman, and realistically, the person I would put in there is Sammy again, because I think Sammy's stale. And I think you put Sammy back in there with the bloodline. And I think you have a War Games bloodline versus bloodline.
That's what's going to happen. But I don't think his brother are going to stay together. His brother could be in his corner to like motivate him to really accomplish that, whether that is being for the world title or at least a mid-card title. He's going to win a singles gold. If it's not the world title, all right, fine. But he is going to at least win that IC title from Braun Breaker. At least. He's going to take the title from one of those guys at Mania.
You know how I fantasy booked the IC title?
I told you who's winning the IC title, brother, at WrestleMania. I'm telling you, I told you who's winning it. But go ahead, AB. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I think Dominic Mysterio should win the IC title. And then guess who I'd have him beaten for it? Mommy. I think Rhea Ripley is the first person you pull the trigger on since China to win a men's singles championship, and I think she beats Dominic for his first championship.
That would be crazy. I mean, would you do that at Mania though?
It's never going to happen, but that'd be my fantasy booking.
I do think Jay could beat Gunther, but I don't see it at Mania.
Yeah, maybe like a flip race.
Not this Mania. I think Gunther probably keeps it longer.
Cody needs a rivalry that actually makes sense, and there's only one out there and it's the guy's not even signed to the company, and I think Cody's going to work very hard to try to get him to be signed. But I think you bring Matt Cardona back.
I called it. I said that earlier. I said that a couple weeks ago. I said Matt Cardona comes back. Maybe he's the guy that takes the title from him.
Could work.
ABJ, you had me on the edge of my seat there for a second. I thought you were about to say Ricky Starks.
No.
Ricky
Stark's very, very good, but I don't think his size makes him a WWE World Champion.
Nah, I say like US.
No, I think Ricky goes to NXT first.
Hook would be cool.
Can go to
probably gets NXT title like right away.
I could see Ricky Starks in catering. Absolutely.
Okay. Not everybody's gonna go to
catering.
I think I could see Willow jumping ship when her contract comes up too.
Oh, easily.
I wouldn't want to work for Mercedes.
I think
regarding
some of the matches she could have there would be cool in WWE.
Cody's title, I honestly think how I would do it, I think Randy should take it from Cody, and Cody doesn't want it back.
Would that put Randy at 15?
He would be at 15 because he's a 14-time champion. Do
you think Cena gets his 17th before his retirement's over?
I have a feeling it does. But here's another thing,
maybe.
AJ. Not only that, but I can see two things happening during this retirement tour. He wins his 17th. I think he becomes the Grand Slam champion because there's one title he's never held in his illustrious career, and that's the
women's title.
Same with Sheamus. Sheamus has never been Intercontinental Champion.
I think Cena wins the Intercontinental Championship, and maybe you have Sheamus take it from him.
No, Sheamus beats Braun Breaker at WrestleMania. Bing, bam, boom. Simple, effective. The moment you want.
I don't agree.
I say Pete Dunne. I think you do a multi-man match.
Who are we giving it to? It's only one person.
I say you're gonna call me crazy. I say.
Oh no, we don't have to call you crazy. We know you're fucking out of your mind.
I think Ilya probably takes it from Braun, and then Sheamus takes it from Ilya.
Ilya is such a boring champion. Like, he's another one. Just because you're good in the ring does not mean you translate to a crowd. Like, what is
I mean,
Ilya
you wouldn't
Dragunov?
hold it for long necessarily, but you know that I
like
mean, it'll probably be a few months, but you know that they're gonna have Ilya do this route of Gunther. They're gonna give him an IC title.
I would give Sheamus the title at Mania. I'd build the Sheamus Drew McIntyre, and I'd have Drew McIntyre retire Sheamus.
No, okay, but do you see a situation where
then I'd have Gabe? I'd have Gable beat Sheamus personally, but that's just me.
Whenever that, I think Sheamus is coming up on his end, and he is the type of guy that would want to get put out on his back. And I think if he's going to get put out, I think he would want it to be Drew McIntyre.
That is true.
Mean, Sheamus said he's got 5 years left or something.
Do you see a situation where they could give John Cena the IC title? Since that's the one title he's never had?
Absolutely. Just like The Rock and the Bloodline story finally ending in 2025.
I'm just saying, let's bring back the good-looking titles. That's all I want.
I want the old white strap IC title back.
I mean, I'll take black, but I'll just give me the old face paint.
Do you talk about the globe one? You know the globe IC title?
I think you keep it like this, except instead of all the blank space, I would do what they're doing with all the new belts with all the filigree, and keep that look that you're trying to go for, where everything kind of looks like the big gold. Like the new tag team titles are modeled after the old tag team titles, but there's more to them. I'd bring back this plate, but I would put more in the blank spaces.
What'd you learn that word?
Maybe.
From fighting with fashion with Lily. It's a filigree. That's what I learned it. But yeah, I don't know. I think we should have. I think the big giant W should get an angle around it.
Now I did hear this, and I always think about this wrestler a lot of times, and I wonder if he would ever be in the world title contention, let alone become a world champion. And I'm gonna throw this name out to you, ABJ. Finn Balor.
Oh wow, what a fucking star athlete that guy is.
I feel honestly, I wish that we got Balor versus Priest at Berlin for the title, and Balor takes it from Priest. But I understand giving it to Gunther.
I feel like with him signing this 5-year deal.
He did resign.
Finn
did resign. Yeah,
5-year deal.
I wouldn't have. That's just me.
That's my question to you, ABJ. Do you see at some point him becoming a world champion?
No.
I don't know.
It just would suck that he would go out and he accomplished different things in the company, but his one world title reign in the company was 24 hours because he got injured.
Yeah.
The unsafest worker in the business, Seth Rollins. All he does is hurt people.
Hey, look at the people he's put out of action. He's put John Cena out of action.
At the end of the day, it's not Balor. It happens.
I mean,
you know who else put out? You know who else he's put out of action? Sting and Becky Lynch.
It's got a point.
I don't think they were right, but I don't think they were wrestling when that happened.
Oh, I think they were wrestling. I think it was a one-on-one intergender match. Yeah.
I think the only person that Balor could take a world title from, right now in the current how things currently stand, is probably Punk.
Can we put a champion on a guy who's in his early 20s? The WWE landscape, all the champions are electing a president. Everyone's in their 40s.
You know who's about to become, a world champion?
He like that.
No, that is true. It's
better than 60.
It's 44, 45. It's crazy.
So apparently, the person that they're planning on making the youngest world champion is Javon Evans. He is.
What is he, the camera guy?
No, he is in NXT. He performed in.
He's not world champion.
You're
gonna tell me they couldn't book Ricochet? You think Javon Evans is the world champion?
I'm saying because usually they even count NXT.
Shawn Mendes?
NXT first.
Isn't he a singer?
No, because here's the thing though, ABJ. They technically count the NXT championship as a world championship, even though
they do.
WWE.
So I'll get the NXT title from Ethan Page probably.
Yeah,
that works. That could work.
But I don't think so. I think if we're looking at the landscape right now, it looks like they're booking him to go up against Obafemi.
Oh,
Him being the
Oh.
one to take the title over Femi, because I feel like they're gonna give Trick his title back.
Oh, Roger's brother.
Trick Williams. But
Let me pull it.
I think
too many
Wesley
pull
should be the one to
aparts.
take it off Trick at Stand and Deliver next year.
What's
That's
up
one
with
of the
this?
dudes from the Ugly Ducklings.
What's up with the
The dude with the long hair. That's
mustache?
from the Ugly
Oh,
Ducklings.
yeah, he is. I was gonna braid his hair for him.
That's-
Colby Carino couldn't.
Yeah, that's one of Colby Carino's
think
partners.
next
I don't. I wonder if
week-
there's other guys there.
Why does Max Cast have a mustache and looks like Chris Hansen's about to visit him sometime soon?
Oh, that's
Yo, is that?
no. I thought that
Max
was
Caster.
Al De Niro.
That's
No,
what I
it's
thought it
not.
was, too.
Max Caster is goofy.
I think honestly, I think next week and next week Obafemi's like open challenge or whatever, it could possibly be Josh Alexander.
Yeah. I love watching staff come out. So like, I try to pick out their independent people.
I got to defend my title next week.
Is that Stacks? That wasn't Stacks.
No, it's not stacks.
Has anything else happened?
Nick
outside
Wayne's
of
a
MJF?
gem. That kid is going to be a big deal.
Dude, I could see him being a future world champion, AW for AW for sure. If he can keep his momentum and the trajectory of his career like the way it's going now, absolutely.
It's just a shame that his tag team partner that I wish they would have being able to bring in just blew his knee out. Jordan Oliver.
Oh, Joy, a
I call
casino gauntlet match for a future world title shot. Oh, well, that'll be the next week after.
I didn't know Mother Wayne was a trio champion because she's got the title.
Yeah, she worked at Denny's,
Wait,
IHOP, and Cracker Barrel all at the same time.
when is the world title match for the casino?
It's at All In, Wolf. One of 35 matches. You know we're gonna
Wait.
get 35 matches.
Wait.
The casino battle royal.
Casino gauntlet match. So you know how they do the gauntlet bull job where everyone just comes in the ring and the first person get a pinfall. The dumb
Right.
bullshit
Oh,
that
right.
AEW does just to get everybody on the
Because-
card.
You said a
Here's the
world
thing.
title shot at
Yes, but remember Darby also won a battle royal, so
that's
he's
for,
getting.
that's gonna
no.
be saved for Grand Slam.
When would the world title shot be?
It'll
That's what-
probably be okay. So that's why Danielson's going to win. I just put it together in my head. Danielson beats Swerve, like I said. Whoever wins the gauntlet match gets Danielson at All Out. Swerve gets Hangman. Danielson wins the gauntlet, beats whoever wins the gauntlet. Danielson beats Darby at Grand Slam. Danielson, Swerve gets the title back. There you go.
Yeah, that's a pathway.
That way you get probably 2 or 3 dream matches because we've never seen Darby and Danielson, so you know Darby's going to bump for him. They're
And I
both from
think at some
Washington.
point they
I don't want that
plan on
match at all.
bringing. They already said Moxley's going to come back in maybe in a couple of weeks to a couple months.
Oh, Joey, no, I don't want Moxley. Please, no.
No, he's not. No, I'm not saying him facing Danielson, but he's going to be coming back in like a couple
No, I'm
months.
saying I don't know who they're going to give it to. They're probably going to give it to somebody who hasn't faced Danielson before.
I mean,
Maybe this is where Ricochet. Maybe that's where Ricochet shows up, and that's where he wins it. There you go,
I
Leo.
would love that.
He wins
would
it.
love
There you go. You get your match with Danielson. He loses, but there you go.
That would be cool if he
Would be
shows up that
I
way.
mean, you know, it's going to be some surprises. That's why I'm saying maybe Ricochet wins it.
Let's see something here. Let's check out the AEW roster.
Uh-oh. It's probably going to be. You know what? That's my pick. I'm swinging for it. It's going to be Ricochet and Danielson. Ricochet wins. Leo gets his dream.
He's
I
like
want
a
Leo to
wild
be
card.
happy.
He's a wild
What?
card.
as a
It'll
wild
be
card. Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, it'll be
Wait,
the-
what's
the
Leo's
flavor of the
dream?
week.
That
to see
that
Ricochet against
Ash by
Danielson.
Elegance finally wrestle something more
She
than her
has wrestled
dignity and
Jordan
pride.
Grace at Slammiversary.
Did she really?
She came up
Yes,
short.
it
Yeah,
was
awesome.
a great match.
Yeah.
It's a long shot, but a match I wouldn't mind seeing. Adam Cole and Danielson.
Can Adam Cole even walk?
Why is
I mean,
nobody?
he's always-
I think he's
Leave?
cleared. I just don't think they have a story plan for him
They don't have a start.
because
Okay.
MJF
Alright.
turned heel, so that whole feud's kind of dead and gone. They had to find a way to interject Adam Cole
yeah,
back in.
like it
Do
was
you guys
so
not
weird.
know what's happening at Grand Slam?
What?
Are you going to be
I'm
there?
going. No, I'm not going. But
No,
I'm
I was
gonna
gonna
be
say,
in
I
the
was-
ring. I'm going in the ring. I'm getting in that bitch.
Get in the ring.
I'm gonna get in that ring.
You're going to be doing like jelly roll, choke slamming people?
Oh, dude. Yeah. I'm gonna need a little help, little running head start to lift them up.
Mm,
Griff Garrison's still signed in a company. Holy hell.
Holy Hannah banana.
It's a long shot, but I think Jay Lethal and Danielson be a fun match. Jay White Danielson. Wait, I think we already got that though, didn't we?
I think we
Yes.
got
Maybe
some variation of that.
We got that last year.
I'm gonna throw out a name.
Yeah, you shouldn't though.
It's probably gonna be a massive long shot.
Nah, I think it's a bad idea. Put that on a sticky note, fold it up, mail it to yourself, open
Stick
it
that
up
son
like
of a bitch sideways.
Yeah, take that shit, son of a bitch, sideways. Pick it up with candy ass.
That's a great question, Mark Savoy.
Shit it out a couple of years from now, and then talk to us.
My long shot pick is Malachi.
Oh, Black.
Yeah.
Wolf, I think they're going for the trios titles though.
Yeah.
I think it'll be House of Black, Bang
we
Bang,
just,
and
we just saw
Patriarchy.
that happening.
I mean, all in.
Yeah, because apparently
trios.
I'm behind. I just was going off of.
'Cause
I wasn't even really
apparently,
watching the show.
One person at a
before.
time. One person at a time. Thank you.
Before they
Raise your hand
we
before
found
you
out
speak.
that WWE would probably be signing Lucha Brothers. Lucha Brothers were going to be in that trios match. It would have been
Need a
Lucha
talking
Brothers
stick.
and Pac.
I mean, yeah, Death Triangle versus Patriarchy would be really good, but
Yeah.
unfortunate.
I like that.
But honest, but yeah, like I could.
One person at a time. Come on.
This is the worst mask in wrestling right now. It's so bad looking.
The hologram one.
Wolf's trying to speak, and Leo's.
Oh,
talking.
sorry, I thought
Okay.
someone else was speaking.
No.
I think the main thing is, it seems like they're like trying to turn House of Black face for this rivalry with Patriarchy, which is like maybe fine, but I don't know. It just feels sudden, and I don't know if it'll work necessarily, but yeah, I could see just like All In, they do Patriarchy, Bang Bang Gang, House of Black, and some kind of like triple threat trios match or something, and then Malachi wins a casino.
I got a question. Who the fuck is this Power Ranger?
This is the new Luchador hologram.
Yeah.
And people thought that was Ricochet, and Ricochet even said, "Unless I lost all my tattoos, that's not me."
I think he's
I thought that
he
was Zenith at
a
first.
CMLL
I
guy.
thought Zenith on TV. I just seen the gear. I didn't look at the face.
I don't. He's been all
What
right.
would
Mark
y'all's
has a
finisher
question.
be if you wrestled? Oh, easy.
The back
End of
rake.
road.
Wow, that's a fucking lame ass
What was
finisher.
it? Hold on, say it again.
The back rake. I do a back rake.
The scratch of the back, that thing.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Because I know I can pull it off. I'm not going to be unrealistic. F5. I ain't picking people up. Are you crazy?
Mine would
What
be end
about-
of the road.
End of the road. What is that?
Here comes broke ass
The-
Mercedes.
Leave a Mercedes alone. Okay.
Listen, I know that she's your wife and all, but like, if you're not getting a fucking new Mercedes
She was
every week in the
divorced, by the
car,
way. She is getting
and-
divorced. Should I slide in the DMs and post it?
Hey, go to.
don't-
I mean, you can talk to Mercedes.
slide, my guy, keep sliding.
She ain't gonna respond to me. Trust me. She don't.
You never know. You could, but you got to hit her with like, listen.
Do
I'm
you
a world
realize,
famous
like, I
content
had
creator of
Ashley
wrestling.
Elegance text me on Instagram. Like, she's responded to a couple of my messages.
I think you showed
Oh.
us that before.
Ash by Elegance.
Dana Brooke.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It was more of a please stop talking to me. I'm about to
Okay,
get
so
a
that's
I'm,
restraining
I'm
order.
about to get a restraining order. Can you chill out?
I've called the cops multiple times.
Mark, I don't know what my finisher would be. It might be I don't know.
Game time, hang time.
I don't know.
Something
I
like
don't
that?
know.
have a
I already
couple
know what
buddies in
mine will be.
wrestling.
What would yours be?
Either the
Dylan, you're
RKO
stink
or
face.
Frog Splash. I have no ass. It's gonna be extra
That's what
back
makes
face.
it funnier. You're
It's gonna be
stink
extra
face.
back face.
You're gonna Dylan.
Frog
You
Splash.
can't even get into an airplane. There's no chance you're climbing to the top rope and jumping off it.
I will 100% do that.
You gonna
No,
do
you
a
wouldn't.
tsunami slash like
No, you
Bronson
wouldn't.
I
Reed?
have full control. See, I have full control of the fight.
Are you gonna do
I'm
the
not.
stink
I'm not.
face?
a
Have you
pilot.
ever been in a wrestling ring?
Yes.
Have you ever climbed to the top or second rope?
No.
It's terrifying.
It's probably okay.
You would get up there and be like, I don't know how to get
He
down
would.
at this point.
He would. I agree. He, like you said, he's
I
scared to
got
get on.
Adrenaline will kick
We are
in.
going to put we're gonna have to kidnap him because we're supposed to go to Minnesota for 2-night SummerSlam. So we're gonna put him on a plane. We're gonna put some.
Is that official? It's in Minnesota.
2026. You know they start the 2-night thing.
I thought it was in
I'm
Vegas.
going to that.
That's Mania this year coming up 41.
What's in
Minnesota
So 2026 SummerSlam. That's first of the 2
SummerSlam,
nights.
gotcha.
Yeah. They haven't announced 2025
Meet us
yet.
there.
That's why I
Meet
think
us
it's
there,
gonna be in
ABJ. Meet us
Boston.
there.
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Maybe our vice
And
president
guess
by
what?
that time will be from Minnesota.
Maybe they'll actually serve mini sodas.
Dude.
Maybe.
I
Do you think Rumble and Survivor Series goes 2 nights?
No.
Probably all of them
But here's the
eventually do
thing.
because they want so much money.
Because Nick Khan even talked about having a Rumble be 2 nights. I guess
I can see the major 4 going to 2 nights.
Yeah,
like,
you know they want
I
the
guess
money.
I guess night 1 you might have like the women's Rumble, or then night 2 you have the men's Rumble or something.
Yeah.
Or vice versa.
Night 1 would be Survivor Series men. Night 2 is Survivor Series
Which would suck
women.
because that's too much damn wrestling.
But
you have to. So you have to look at it from a business standpoint too. So now your Mania weekends get spread out 4 times a year, and that doesn't just help the WWE audience. Every city you go to is going to get a giant influx of your GCWs and all your independent wrestlers because they're going to run the entire week. I think it's good for professional wrestling if they do it.
Yeah, it's a good.
Yeah.
You know,
But honestly, the Rumble doesn't need 2 nights. I mean, outside of 2 Rumble matches, it's not much we care about. Let's be real. Come on. And we have it in years.
Or just give each Rumble a little more time.
Yeah.
Because
Survivor
one always
Series does
seems
not
very
need 2 nights. So the War Games, no, we don't need 2 nights of War Games. I can see SummerSlam because it's okay, but
Now,
that's
how would you feel if they did this by 2 nights of Money in the Bank?
No, stop. We need to get rid of Money in the Bank. Actually, if you ask me,
yeah,
and put it on WrestleMania. Just put the ladder match on WrestleMania.
I think the women still need a mid-card title at this point.
I agree. I think they should do a battle royal at 41 for it and get rid of those damn tag titles.
Or maybe you do something like this, like a tournament where it's like the final 4 or final 5, final 6.
Dr. Britt Baker's suspension has been lifted.
Well, you know, my theory was to have the Queen of the Ring for the title, but
what if they did like a ladder match to crown the first champ?
yeah, I'm tired of ladder matches.
I mean, that'd be a good way to crown the first
I climb a
champion.
ladder.
I mean, you've seen one, you kind of seen them all nowadays.
I take a ladder
like,
bump.
What if they did like an elimination style type of match?
I'd jump off the Hell in a Cell.
I'd be cool with the battle royal just because it kind of goes back to the Andre the Giant thing, because the women don't get anything.
Who would be the first champ? Because apparently they want to have one for both brands. So
Is it somebody on the roster now? Or just I'm booking whoever.
Ooh, there's the line There's the line. She said, she goes, Mercedes, every time you don't get your way and you lose a match, you take your ball and go home. So it's been real nice seeing you in AEW.
I think my finisher, if I wrestled, would probably be. Realistically, I think I would probably want to do Andrade's new finisher, whatever it's the message.
The message.
Oh, we're idiots. I just realized how this match goes down.
Oh.
Jamie Hayter is going to help Britt, and then it's going to square off with Hayter versus Camille, and then you could have tag team matches to do the rivalry, but it'll be Camille and Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker and Sasha for a while, or Mercedes.
Yeah, and I said they should lead up to a women's war games if they really want to book, but they don't do long term.
Or blood and guts in there.
I mean, yeah, blood. I'm sorry. Yeah. I mean, you could tell a story, but they won't. They'll drop the ball.
It would be very interesting to see if Mercedes is willing to blade.
I think she is.
I would do Unpredictable or Kill Switch.
You think she'd blade? I don't.
I think
so. I would also probably want to do End of Heartache. Like, if I wasn't being realistic, I'd probably do it.
They should do a women's war. Oh, blood and guts. We've seen everything with the men.
I'm gonna be honest though, that stadium is so gorgeous. I'm so depressed. I'm not going. And I kicked a lot of heads in.
I take a Hell in a Cell bump. Get thrown off the top.
Get out of
I
here.
gotta find this little
There's a
thing
lot of
on.
things I'm willing to do to my body for entertainment, but if it's something where I don't have control in at all,
You
like
don't
a
have
belt
control
drive-
when you're being thrown off a cell.
Yes, I do.
Gravity takes control. No, you don't.
Yeah, the way
You
that
don't have control
Gravity's
how your
taking the wheel at
bones
that
are going to
point.
break.
the way that I get thrown, I have control. That's as much control as I need. A plane, I
Dylan,
don't.
if you fell out of your chair right now, you wouldn't land properly, let alone
I
off.
mean, no duh.
And you want to get thrown off a cell?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
You're high.
I'll take a ladder pump.
You're high.
You'll be crying.
Oh, I'm not denying any of that. I'm not denying crying, dressed, fucking bandaged up to the fucking eyebrows in fucking a cast
Okay.
and milking it.
Since he wants to talk about Hell in a Cell, I'm gonna put up there's this post that they put up in there. Whoever your opponent or let me see what this says.
Yeah, I do.
Your birthday month is your Hell in a Cell opponent.
Bet.
So I'm
Let's
gonna
do it.
So I'm gonna go to everybody
May.
in. Yours is May.
May. Who is it?
Oh, you about to die.
Who is it?
ABJ.
Brock
When's your
Lesnar.
birthday month?
December.
You got Roman Reigns.
Easy money.
Okay.
Byron, who do you have? Your birthday month is.
It's
Wait,
March.
who's mine?
I'm gonna get yours. Yours is Braun Breaker. Byron.
I'm running away.
I could beat Roman.
Me and ABJ and Wolf all have the same birthday month, which is December. So we all have Roman Reigns.
What days are your birthdays?
December 3rd.
Wolf?
December 1st.
Wow, we're all early in the month. I'm December 5th.
No way. We're all the same week.
Wow, that's cute.
Yeah, it's adorable.
So it was Dylan.
Yeah, who's
Oh, he's
yeah.
about to die. Yours is Drew McIntyre.
Yes, let's go. Absolutely. Give me a goddamn
Lily's excited because hers is Drew McIntyre. Lily, it's a match, not anything else.
I'll take the pin. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll get pinned. Mommy style.
All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Who's got September? Because Chris, yours is June. You got Solo, so you don't have to worry too much about him. You just got to worry about the extra members of the bloodline and getting involved. Whoever has September, I feel bad for you.
Brock?
No, that's Gunther. September is Gunther. August
June
is-
Christopher's
August is
June
Brock
2nd.
Lesnar. He got Solo.
All right. Well, listen, gentlemen. My throat's killing me. I appreciate y'all having me in. It was a lot of fun. I'll definitely come by and hang out again. I got a fucked up throat. But yeah, we'll definitely do more of this. I wanted to come in and I know I was roasting him in the chat, but I'm glad and you guys are all like, man, it's great seeing you. It's been so long. But this guy would not leave me alone in my Discord. He's there
That's
texting
okay.
me
I'll
every
leave
day.
tonight.
He's messaging me. You know, when are we gonna hang out? I almost got a restraining order on the kid. You know what I mean? And then he's like, oh, Tony's not answering, so he calls Lily 45 times a day. Is Tony okay? No, I'm joking. But no, I'm glad you're back in the content space. We're gonna do some fun stuff. If you are a fan of him, we are gonna be doing some gaming content very, very soon. The new Call of Duty will drop, and you get to hear me and Dylan scream at each other over Call of Duty. We're gonna really test our friendship.
It's definitely gonna be tested for sure.
But guys, thank you so much. It was a blast talking wrestling with you.
Appreciate you, ABJ. Now
Your YouTube Intercontinental Champion, PWF, Tantalizing World Federation, Wrestling Federation. Go support Tantalizing Tony as well. Rudy Entertainment. We're out of here. See you guys next time.
appreciate it, brother.
All right, now that schmuck's gone, you know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. Fucking bull hog. My God. No, I love the guy. He's a very great guy and stuff. So I always love doing stuff with him. But yeah, whatchamacallit. It'll be very interesting to see what's next for the good old Daddy Dill. Now that I'm back in the content space.
Are you going to be doing watch-alongs or just recap?
I don't think I'm going to be doing watch-alongs. I know you guys have been doing really great and successful with it. So I'm going to let y'all continue to do that and be great at that. So I don't want to take anyone's thunder or whatnot. So I'll probably just stick to the podcasting and predictions and interviews and stuff like that. And, maybe I'll join you all if y'all have me once in a while for pay-per-views or shows and stuff like that. So, but that'll be pretty much it.
I am getting a PlayStation 5 and college football 25 on Saturday or Sunday. Hey, man.
College 25 is awesome.
Yeah.
I have it. I've been playing it. It's been fun.
I gotta play it.
It's fun. It's good. It's definitely good.
Oh wow, it's almost 10. Good.
Thank God.
Thank God.
I am back.
You didn't have to come back, you know.
Hey.
Asa and Kay are actually at this
The
show.
Yep.
Yeah, they live in the same state of Winston-Salem where it's being held. I think it's like 10, maybe 8 minutes away from them where they live, the stadium. So it's nice.
So it wasn't a far drive or anything like that for them, pretty much.
I would have walked. You kidding? I fucking walked instead of paying $20, $30 for fucking parking. Oh, there's Jeff Jarrett.
Told you that'd be the main event, unfortunately.
Yeah, sadly. This is pretty much how I felt about watching the Final Testament versus the New Day on Monday.
Or Awesome Truth versus A-Town Down Under.
At least that one I at least cared somewhat about because I like Austin Theory.
Yeah. And then that Sonya Deville bull crap. That was stupid.
People thought I was lying. I'm not an Austin Theory fan. I'm an Austin Theory fan. I literally have his shirt. I just haven't worn it yet. Then I have a whole Ricochet shirt, which I'm gonna probably have to wear for All In for sure.
Yeah, go ahead, break it out. Go ahead, break it out.
I got to. For All In, I have to. I'm gonna be streaming. I probably might get here a couple minutes late, but I should be here like within the first.
If you're late, you're out.
At 1. That started at 1.
If you're late, you're out.
What?
If you're late, you're out.
What are we talking about?
I'm putting the hammer down.
He's talking about All In.
If you're late to the live
Oh yeah, it
stream,
starts at
you're
12.
out.
It starts at 12 for you, Leo. So
If you're late, you're out. You wake up at 10 o'clock, no mas. You get to watch it by yourself. In your room. With your
I'm
Dana
gonna be
Brooke
watching
poster.
in my room anyway.
With your Dana Brooke poster.
Okay,
That's it.
let's not bring Dana Brooke into this. She's doing her thing at TNA. She wants to be part of the AEW discussion.
Let's see if we
Be
can
right
get Ace
back.
on the TV.
Then I know you've seen me on the W trivia. I'm the champion and I have to defend next week against whoever.
So yeah, talk to me about this trivia.
So over the top talk, they do WWE trivia where they pretty much ask you different history questions like who won this Royal Rumble, who was the last eliminated, who won this Money in the Bank, who was the longest reigning NXT champion, different questions that happened in WWE history for like so many years, right? So they treat it like a game show where whoever wins, they become the WWE trivia champion. And today, we did a competition where it was me and a few other people that were on the show, and we competed for whoever was going to become that first ever WWE trivia champion. And it was a total of about 20 questions or so, and I got the most right. I got 12.
Damn.
I got 12 out of the 20 right, so I'm your WWE trivia champion, and I will be defending next week.
Sounds like you're a virgin for life.
Hey, I'm a WWE wrestling fan, so I have a reason to be. chicks don't dig wrestler fans. Okay, especially where I'm at. If you're a wrestler for, you're on par with the people that collect these action figures and stuff.
Connect
These
Legos.
figurines. The crazy thing we were talking about Ricochet, he's trending on Twitter. What is he trending on Twitter this time? Yeah, they're talking about this Casino Gauntlet match.
Damn. You just put Danielson suplex on a fucking garbage can. Ah, damn.
I was telling wait, who is this? Oh Lord, not them I was telling Dylan Byron that Ricochet is trending on Twitter, and it's surrounding the him being a potential candidate to win the Casino Gauntlet and also be a surprise entrant in the Gauntlet. It makes all sense.
I
mean, we were calling it. Like, I feel like if you want to bring him into AEW, I think that's a great way of doing it. Now, me personally, I thought they probably, I would have said he probably just shows up right after the Will Ospreay match or something, possibly. But
I mean, I just said it 20 minutes ago. He was going to win it, even before Twitter or anybody. As soon as they announced it.
Yeah, that promo that Britt Baker cut on Mercedes was kind of fire. I mean,
I just heard her say, "You take a bowl and go home." What else did she say? I missed.
She was like, she pretty much the whole line she said was, "We all the second things don't go your way, you take your ball and go home."
Yeah,
I mean, it was brutal, but was she lying though?
No. That's what I like.
That's the thing. She has a point. Mercedes, something didn't go away. She did leave. What if she was still in the company? She took months off and then came back.
So the Casino Gauntlet match is at All In.
Yes, that's why I said Ricochet is probably going to win. That's my prediction.
Okay.
And it just works out perfectly if Danielson does win. Anything goes. So this isn't no DQ, no holds barred. What's the difference?
Just anything goes, basically.
Just AEW being AEW. I get it.
Yep.
Dylan, are you having fun? Or you could be asleep?
I'm having fun.
But yeah, I was telling Dylan Byron that right before I got on here, I was doing competing at WWE Trivia, where I became the first WWE Trivia champion.
It was cheating on you. With another fucking podcaster.
Actually, no. I pulled double duty.
Are you now the WWE Speed Champion? Is that what you're saying?
WWE Trivia Champion.
Oh,
he is the WWE Virgin Champion because he knows all the history of the WWE.
Yeah, you're pretty much right.
That's why Leo's the flex on statistician. He knows these things.
Yeah. I got 12 out of the 20 questions that they did on trivia.
Nice.
It was a good show. I was watching it via Instagram.
But I have to defend it next week. So.
Yeah.
Was that were you on? Was that when you were on with the ladies?
No, that was Meet Us in the Ring. I might be on with them Sunday, possibly.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, I did see that, by the way. I saw some of those clips.
Yeah, they weren't feeling well this week, so hope they do feel better and everything like that. But
nice.
I might be on there Sunday.
Nice.
Hopefully, I get invited back on again. I've done it twice. I've done it twice with them. Well, actually, I've only done it twice with, not Maddie, the other girl, Mary. And yeah, so
nice.
Yeah. I think I've been on there twice. I think I'm about to make my third appearance. Yeah, because the first time Maddie wasn't there, but Mary was. And then right before SummerSlam, both of them were there, and I showed up for SummerSlam predictions. I'm gonna try to get in contact with them to see if they're open up to doing some streams with us, probably for like these WWE shows.
Yeah, let me know, man. I always love getting the women's contribution.
Involved, yeah,
Yeah,
especially
because looking at Wolf all day kind of can be distracting.
Huh?
Hey, why you do Wolf like that? Wolf didn't deserve that.
Listen, it's been 4 months. 4 months I let him have a vacation.
Yeah.
4 months.
He
I
gets
have-
more of his fun.
Yeah, 4 months. I let you all rest up. Get those scabs scabbing. I'm reopening up wounds, baby.
Oh
That's
boy.
what I'm doing. Yeah, I know. I'm considering going to Full Gear this year. And then
You said it's out there, right?
Yeah, in Jersey. And
Okay.
then whatchamacallit? Then the 29th of September, Joe Hendry's coming to House of Glory
Nice.
right here in Queens. I might try to. I'm trying to go to that
Nice.
because the tickets for that is like $20.
Nice.
That's it.
Yeah, and I know, and I've been telling them, I did hear Zilla Fatu's been doing his thing, so.
Yep.
Gotcha. Awesome. Yeah, I don't really care about this match, honestly, but I'm just, yeah. Are they doing an overrun? They do an overrun every week now, Dylan. So it's like
Yeah, they
another
do.
7 months, which is not needed.
Nope.
Look at those geeks outside just watching them fight the concession stand.
I can't believe I got to touch Daniel Bryan's brains.
I haven't showered in 4 days.
4 days.
What the heck?
I haven't showered in 4 weeks.
No, I'm literally looking at this wrestler. If you guys know who like the Bailey superfan was, Izzy, who's been as a wrestler.
Yeah, she's a wrestler now.
Yeah, she wrestles for Mission Pro. And she had a match, a championship match in a ring under a bridge. The ring was under a bridge.
Hot.
That's crazy.
That's something. It's something.
That's safe. I thought Jeff Jarrett was going to have one of the best matches of his career right now. And right now it looks like regular Jeff Jarrett.
I mean, I've been enjoying the match.
You'd enjoy dog shit if it fucking wrestled.
Okay, shut up.
All right.
They put a
Seriously.
post of women, and it says, "Do you prefer Kathy Kelly or Zelina Vega?"
Kathy Kelly all day.
Kathy
do they
Kelly
talk-
or Zelina Vega?
Kathy Kelly.
Zelina.
Kathy Kelly for me.
Go look at Kathy Kelly's Instagram. You'll change your mind.
Isn't she married to Vic Joseph?
She's not married.
Wasn't she with Vic Joseph?
She's single. She's single like a Pringle. Ready to
Joseph
mingle.
married to someone else.
Oh, well, they all look the same to me, all those backstage announcers. I'm not gonna lie.
I was kind of
Except for Kayla Braxton.
Kayla Braxton. She did leave.
Yeah, but she's gone. Yeah.
I gotta go Kayla Braxton on that one.
Jesus. That was a nice missile drop kick.
They even got a whole post up here. Dylan, is your birthday month is the WWE wrestler that matches your birthday month? will ask you out on a date, and it's for women, and it's women.
What do I got for May?
Lola Vice.
Mm.
You
Nice.
lucky man.
Oh, why? You know, it's that Irish luck. You know what I mean?
And you said yours is in March, right? Byron, you got a married woman over in your hands. You got Becky Lynch.
Stick figure Lynch.
What are we doing with
Love it.
Becky Lynch?
So pretty much, so the question was, it was like your birthday month is the woman that will ask you out on a date.
No, well, no. That's the answer. No.
Stick figure Lynch.
Dylan
Sorry,
is
Seth.
Lola
Sorry,
Vice.
Seth. No.
Gets Thickums Lola Vice over here.
Dylan will be done in 3 seconds. It'll be a squash match.
But me and Wolf aren't that bad.
Yes.
We don't have.
When I get out of the car.
It'll be.
Hey,
Daddy.
Dylan is done. Ring the bell.
the moment I get out of the car.
Leo, who is
See
it?
her and be like, hey, yo. I gotta go
You said
change real quick.
who we got?
Who's us?
Nikita Lyons.
Oh, wow.
Finish him, Daddy.
You got fucking.
Finish
You got
him, Daddy. Finish him, Daddy.
You'd be done.
Daddy. Finish him, Daddy.
Longer than Wolf. I feel like.
I'm like,
You'll be
oh,
done.
I'm not gonna say
It
You
might
gotta-
take 2 of
you
y'all,
gotta-
man. One of y'all per cheek, man. That's a lot to hold up.
No,
back
I
there,
ain't doing
man.
it. I'm not double teaming. No, it's just me.
I'd be
myself.
done.
There's a lot of screaming from you all.
Yeah.
Like, Leo, you alright, man?
Chris, I mean, he don't have. I mean, he got Chris. I mean, if you have, you were saying yours is in June. You got EO Sky.
I like EO. We like EO.
Getting that culture love.
Thanks.
She ain't got
If
no
you have-
body, but she's
so if
not
anybody who
ugly.
has, if anybody has January, the person that will ask you out would be Tiffany Stratton.
Mm.
Yes, it's Tiffy time.
You know what?
February.
I would be a Republican for Tiffy.
How do we
I'd be a
know she's a
Republican.
Republican? Do we know she's a Republican?
Yeah, no, she is. She's a huge Trump supporter. Huge
Oh, okay.
Trump supporter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She got in trouble for something she's posted on Twitter about Trump, like a while back. Yeah. But I would
Okay.
totally be a Republican for Tiffy.
If you're February, you got Liv Morgan.
Oh, well, Leo, there you
Well,
go.
Leo, I guess you're changing birthdays.
No, I'm not
Change
changing
your
my birthday.
birthdays for
I'm good.
stepmommy.
March, you got Becky. April, you got Bailey.
Ah, I changed my birthday.
May, you got Lola Vice. June, EO Sky. July, Piper Niven.
Oh,
August,
gosh, no.
Chelsea Green.
I like Chelsea.
Chelsea Green.
September, you have Nia Jax.
Hey, man. Might take all 4 of us.
All
October,
4.
That's, yeah.
All
It's a lot
5.
of
We're
women.
gonna ask ABJ to come back.
October.
It's a lot of
Yeah,
women.
if your birthday's in October, the person that will ask you out will be Natalia.
No, thank you. Even though she has some nice
I mean,
airbags.
November,
Let's grab a Barbie doll.
November, if you're in November, the person that's asking you out is Shayna Baszler.
Oh, hell no.
She about to kill you on a date.
She's about to give you the strap. Literally.
Hey, yo.
He ain't lying.
Give it to you, brother.
You about to
Oh,
submit
shit.
that night.
William Yuta? Will Yuta?
What about him?
The Target
Wait, what?
manager? He's still wrestling?
Not the target.
Yeah, Wheeler did come back. He just came
He's
back
hurt, I
from
think.
injury.
He was hurt. He said not the target manager.
He was
He
was
lost
injured.
the ROH
You know what's
Spirit
the crazy
title
thing,
to
though?
Lee
Here's the thing,
Moriarty.
Dylan.
Stupid.
The Target manager is still at it.
Whoop your ass. That's what he gonna do.
Dylan, you know what's the crazy thing? He was injured for 6 months, and they let him keep the Ring of Honor Pure Championship for only him to lose it when he came back. And you know who he lost it to?
Nikita Lyons.
Lee Moriarty. We have Athena, who's still the champion, who is about to break the longest record for champions outside of Samoa Joe in about a couple of weeks. We got a new Ring of Honor television champion for the women. That being what's her name?
Billy.
Who?
Billy Stark.
Billy's no
Oh,
longer
no,
champion.
no, she lost it
Red
to
Velvet.
Red Velvet. Red Velvet.
Oh,
Yeah. What's it called? I forgot. Yeah, Athena retained against Aminata. I remember.
Oh, joy. I don't know if the match is still going on. I'm still behind.
Damn.
The difference between us, though, and you, Brian, we've all been world champions.
Don't disagree.
The only thing standing between you and this here championship is you're one of the greatest of all time, Brian. That's why it's going to be great for me, a huge honor.
The BBC is still a thing. I thought that was over and done with.
Your legacy.
No, it's still a
Nope.
still a thing.
Hey,
It's still going. It's still a thing.
Now I will not hesitate.
Not Claudio and Okada.
eh.
That'd be at all in.
Heck of a match you just had out here. So how you feeling? Legs a little wobbly. Back giving out on you. Losing a little feeling in the fingers. That's what Jeff Jarrett does to you.
I can't believe that shit's still around.
You can believe it. You can believe it. You can believe it. It's AEW.
Yeah.
A great test break nonetheless, though.
Well, I figured since
I thought I get
Yuta got the target promotion to manager, the store manager, and
I can't
Claudio's
with you.
been doing nothing. Moxley's out there blading himself on every fucking wrestling fucking promotion, and Daniel Bryanson's retiring. I figured the BBC would finally fucking keel over and die.
That's probably where Moxley might come back in that gauntlet match.
Nah. They
He's not
say
gonna-
he's getting an extended break, so he's probably not coming back
Just-
until probably.
I'm just surprised he wouldn't be at
He'd
all
probably
in.
give
though.
himself another fucking concussion.
They said he's probably not coming back until maybe like around Full Gear.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, Sword versus Wheeler. Down for that.
Oh, with the target manager, he's got to see if he can request time off.
Not the target manager.
You know what I mean? He's got to see if he can request time off.
He's gonna whoop
As long
your
as he
ass.
can, as long as he can request time off, we should be
When
all
he
right.
sees you, it's on site.
That's a good story reading right there.
I might have to hop on. I'm getting blown up at this point.
Yeah, nah, it's all good, brother. Getting ready to get out of here too.
It was a cool show, though. I mean, I'm looking forward to what they do next week as far as going into All In.
Yes,
Listen,
sir,
as long
yes,
as the target manager gets time off, we can have
He's
that
going
match.
to.
He's got to put it in. He's got to put in the request for tomorrow.
Well, Leo, let him know how to keep up with you, brother. Thoughts you said it was a decent show.
Me.
Some matches for Bash in Berlin, probably predicting the entire card from start to finish. We already know one of the matches that's taking place on that show, so I'm going to try to predict the rest of the matches. So be on the lookout for that. I know I'm going to be doing some more prediction videos for WrestleMania, matches that's going to take place at WrestleMania. I want to do some stuff like that. Maybe doing some more trivia stuff. Maybe do some tier list, ranking the different rosters. So be on the lookout for that.
Appreciate you, Leo. See you next week, my guy.
Yes, sir. Ski.
Wolf, how you feeling?
Today was an alright show. It didn't seem like too crazy. I think the matches were fine. Probably give it like a 3. out of 5. We did get a couple more matches for All In. Apparently, we have some kind of #1 contender match between Bang Bang Gang and House of Black, where the winners face Patriarchy for the Trios titles at Wembley. So, and then we have that Casino Gauntlet match. That's cool. I'm interested to see where it goes.
Daddy Dylan.
Listen, the best part of this whole entire show is me coming back, announcing my comeback. We're on our comeback tour. All right. We're coming back August 20th on Last Week in Wrestling podcast. We're coming with a podcast that we haven't had in a long, long time. I'm hearing everybody crying at my front door. When are you coming back? When are you coming back? I'm back, baby. Show? Dog shit. Straight dog water. No. It was all right. MJF was cool. The women's matches were all right. The last match of the night put me to sleep. But it was nice to see my Target manager come out. Hopefully he gives me a discount next time I shop at his store and everything. And yeah, you know, it's exciting to see Britt Baker coming back. This ought to be interesting. I'm giving it a 2 out of 5. Not really a lot of excitement there coming back after not watching wrestling for quite some time and stuff, and being out of the wrestling space. So, but yes, we are coming back. Last Week in Wrestling podcast. Go check me out everywhere: YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. I'm everywhere. I'm always, you know.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's Dynamite. We'll be back next week as we head towards All In and Bash at Berlin. Wolf, Leo, ABJ, big shout out to him. Check out his channel as well. And of course, Dylan, Last Week in Wrestling podcast, coming back real soon. We're going to put the kids to bed. Good night, everybody. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell. Check out everyone's channels. We gone. Peace.